Hello, everyone. It's Paul Haigh, GM Pyro from the ITHERVERSE, the channel, and it is now episode 3 of Season 1 of Blight of Souls. So glad to be back and looking forward to get back to gaming. So let's jump right into it. You guys have any questions from last time we played before we have any fun here? Or I know it's been a couple of weeks for us.
What are we playing again?
What is this again? What are we doing? You're playing Ruin.
Oh, okay.
And we're playing ITHERVERSE D6.
Something about snoo is all I remember.
Okay. Well, of course, we probably should get the customary stuff out of the way where we warn everybody that, we don't know how to control our language. And Jessica told us after we stopped recording last time that she'd been holding back. So holy hell, we don't know what to expect this time. So
if you're offended, it's your own fault.
That's right. Just click X in the top right corner and you won't hear anything. So actually, we hope you subscribe and you listen to us get rowdy all the time. But if not, you've obviously been told to tune to another channel. All right.
There's a power button on the back of your computer. Pull it.
What's that?
The power cord. Just pull it.
On the back of my computer. Yeah, it will not stop me from being rowdy. I can promise you that. So let's see.
That is a lie. That is a blatant lie. It's not.
Let's see if this map will load. Yeah, it looks like it's right about where we left off. Good. For those of you looking at your own screen.
Oh my God, that face looks just terrible.
Your face looks terrible.
All of the character faces look like weird.
Okay.
Sorry.
They haven't changed from last time.
I think it's the zoomed out. It's just like the lag from the video is causing it.
Oh, it's a little blurry. They looks a little pixelated if you don't zoom in, so you might want to zoom in a little bit. But you'll be all right.
All our characters were one massive character.
Yeah, they're just all standing on top of each other. You guys obviously are very close. Weirdly so. If you remember, Ruin was climbing on Aiken's back last time, and it was getting kind of weird. So
wait, what?
What?
I don't remember these things.
You don't remember that?
I thought Aiken was climbing on my back.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was, wasn't it? I can't distinguish.
I thought I just gave him a reach around.
That's good. I got some enjoyment out of that.
And there it begins.
Gotta put away those talons, though.
Oh, take that quiver off. It's poking me.
Just happy to see me.
So when we last played, the three of you had infiltrated this wonderful farming community and killed all these people, just because you couldn't communicate with them, I guess.
I mean, in all fairness, we were told by some really shady guys in the bar that they were like a cult, so...
True.
Yeah,
believe what you hear.
Yeah, I mean...
Strangers give us free things. And...
Yeah, those elf dudes seem pretty on the up and up, right? I mean, they didn't tell us their names or anything, but, it's fine, right?
Yeah, you're not technically hired for a hit if you don't know it's a hit. It's just you were getting ready to be evil people. Right.
We didn't get specifics.
Now we know how to pull this off innocently in the future. Well, anyway, so you've mangled these bodies. You've undressed half of them, checking out their tattoos and this litany of.
That was all Paige.
It was all Paige. It was her idea. That's what I could say that.
She's got her interests. I mean.
I'll cut them up. She can undress.
And that's just weird, bro. Okay. Cut them up. So yeah, this group's getting kind of dark quick. And you found, of course, these tattoos that have some type of historical importance, which you can't quite piece together what it means. They were a couple of half orcs, a couple of excuse me, which you believe to be half giants. But other than that, you're really not sure. Nothing else discernible. And this is where you were. There, if you recall, you're kind of inside the cave entrance to some type of cave layer that's hidden behind their magical hedge. And so far, you just had the little entry room with a chair and a little candle on the floor. You've got the little rack of javelins and various weapons here in this niche to your north. And to the west, you can see a table and some chairs and some bowls and cups and things on the table. And there is the ever faint whiff of decay in the air that you just, now that the hysteria of battle has subsided, something's dead.
Well, besides the bodies around us, like
Yeah,
something longer dead.
Yeah, you wouldn't smell them yet. They might
Okay.
smell sweaty, you know, and dirty.
Oh, some of them people probably haven't taken a bath in a while. Damn farm.
But you got that distinct smell of decay. You know, it would be no different if an animal, you know, died on the side of the road.
I'd like
Can you
to
tell from which direction?
here and peek around the corner.
So Aiken wants to scout out a little bit, kind of look around to this corner here.
Sorry, be right back.
Maybe a little further so you can see more. Oh, Aiken doesn't have a light source. So Aiken is based upon Paige's light source and can't seem to
All these were just like hanging out here in the dark.
well, there is. Hang on a second. Yeah, if you move just a little bit more, you can see a little bit more. But it's only a candle in the middle of that table,
Okay.
and you assume that they have vision like you do. That they probably have the ability. What in the world are you doing?
Shutting off the damn projector so I can pay attention.
Projector?
Yeah, man.
What do you got going there?
It's where I play everything. It's where I do my games and everything.
On a projector?
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't want to know.
Hey, man, it's cheaper than a big ass TV.
Plausible deniability. Oh, yeah. I have played video games on a big projector. That can be cool. He's got Roll20 on a projector over there, big map like this. Anyway, so hey, can you move up there and you move just enough to kind of see around the corner and you see a tunnel.
Okay. I wanna listen, see if I can hear anything.
Okay, make a perception check for me, sir.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Now, I will tell you to the south, on the south side of this room is some running water. Let's see if I can show you what this looks like. Show to everyone. Yeah, there's these 3 pipes sticking out of the wall on the south side of the room you're in right now. One of them's just trickling water, one of them's a little bit faster, and one of them's coming down quite heavily into a water basin, and then it seems to dissipate away. And so anyway, happy with that roll?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you listen, you don't hear any sounds, although the sounds of the trickling water are probably muffling your ability to hear very far beyond this room. You're fairly certain nothing is in your immediate area, or you would, you know, probably hear it. Talking, nobody talking, nothing like that. But do you see, if you, let me see here, let me get that out of the way. Did the water fountain spigots pop up like they should have?
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, cool. So those should be in your journal now if you need to refer back to it. But there's a row of 3 of those on the south side of the room there, protruding out of the wall at the edge of your view. And underneath the table, you see what look like bins of clean dishes and cups and bowls, but they've kind of put them into a bin underneath the table.
Okay.
On the table are some cups and bowls. They look like they have fleshy stuff in them.
So anyone want to help me come look around in here? I think I'd like to, you know, investigate this table, see if I see anything.
Okay, yeah. Is it cool if I move my guy, Paul?
Yeah, you can move.
All right, I'll come over here.
Might shed a little bit more light on things.
Yeah, that'll be helpful.
And let's not leave Ruin behind. Are you going to stay back there looking in the shadows? Or are you closing ranks with them?
You can watch it back. Check out another.
Well, dude.
It got all stuck. Like it's lagging. It's kind of weird.
That is weird. Why you be so laggy? So I'll put you.
I don't know.
So okay, I think at this point you guys can see a little more than you could see before. There is a passageway off to the west with an ascending staircase. It doesn't go up very far, maybe 5 to 7 feet in elevation, not a whole lot. Not really shedding a whole lot of light on anything. Crappy torch. Torches.
Okay. Can I look around this table, like move the stuff that's underneath it, the stuff that's on top of it, and see if
Yeah.
there's anything there other than...
Yeah, I'm gonna move you a little closer. Yeah, so you kind of look through. Like I said, there's mainly just underneath a crate, if you will, that's obviously a storage bin that's got what looks like clean bowls and cups in it. On top are a few bowls and cups that have been left sitting there, and they have some type of meaty porridge of some sort in there with clumps of meat, and maybe a cup of water sitting there. But.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to smell the water. Is it just water?
Yeah, it smells water. Might be a little bit heavy in sulfur. You
I
kind
just
of
put it back down then.
yeah.
What about? Am I looking at a ladder here, or what's that?
Nope, it's just kind of some steps that have been hewn out of the cave floor, if you will, which is obviously a very rough-hewn, almost natural cavern. But they've taken, in some places it looks like they may have notched out the floor to create steps to climb up into the next chamber to your west.
Is that smell coming from the bowls?
No, the smell actually seems to be stronger up towards Aiken is coming from the northeast. Pretty nasty smell.
Should we follow the nasty smell? What do you want to do?
Sorry, Matt. You're
What's
breaking
that?
up.
Oh, is that breaking up?
Just a little bit. You
Okay.
said something about following the nasty smell.
You guys want to follow the nasty smell? What do you want to do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can
Sure.
follow the nasty smell first, I guess.
Aiken
I
taking
was-
point.
I was
He
thinking I would
wants
eat
to?
some of their food, but yeah,
Or
let's go.
can-
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I think I should go first with Paige behind me with the light.
We can let Paige try the food first.
We brought food with us. I'm not touching whatever they were eating.
Check with people, Paige.
Paige takes a bite of their stew because they look pretty like big and strong and healthy. She's wondering,
Yeah, Paige moves over, and as she does, of course, the light spills into the adjoining chamber, and you see
Yeah, that looks good.
you see a very heavily desiccated body hanging from chains in a niche in the next room, and on a table that can only be described as a torture rack with the ability of stretching the body as a bloody body of a female with looks like her chest and body or her center torso is all splayed open.
so it's like a sex dungeon.
No.
Paige has a nice little weird idea for sex dungeons.
Maybe for necrophiliacs, yes. But
I'm
for
sorry.
normal people
sorry.
other than Paige, no. And
I'm really
Jessica, doubtful. So then
While she's walking in, eating the bowl, she walks into that.
So at that point, you're just checking out the stew, and you're like, and as soon as you look at that, you get this kind of, notice the stew's got the consistency of like blood, and you don't actually taste it. You stop short.
I don't feel so bad about killing these women anymore.
These farmers,
Yeah, farmers.
organ farmers.
Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and move in here.
All right. So we'll move you up to the corner here. And the other two of you, if you want to fall in behind him, you can do so. Just don't pass him. And of course, you see exactly what I've described. You see what looks like a torture room, if you will, in the making, with a relatively fresh body, for lack of better, if there is such a thing. Anyway, lack of decay on that table in front of you. Female, human, still wearing some of her armor, but the body hanging up to the north there is very decayed, may have been there for weeks, and the clothing that's left, which isn't very much, it looks like it may be undergarments and gowns. They're ripped in the center too, but the blood's all dried up, and you have no idea. It looks like it may have been male.
Hey, bring the light over here.
So yeah, you move up, and she moves up, and you get a little bit better view of the room. You can see that there's behind a small wall there. It looks like there might be another torture device, but it does not have a body on it, and possibly some more niches in the wall with shackles where you could hang would-be victims, but they are currently empty.
Well, I want to take some time and just not time, just a little bit, look
Look
body
at what?
and through what's left of them and their belongings, and see if I can notice anything distinctive or unique about them.
All right, I'll move you into between the two so you can study both. All right, so make perception checks. One for the north body and one for the south body, in that order. Ooh, that's a crit fail. So the one on the north side, yeah, that's a total of 5. Happy with that roll? Do you want anything to it?
Nope.
Okay. So you
Must have smelled bad. I was like, the fresher one, I guess.
yeah, the one on the north is you know, it's got maggots going on. It's got some nastiness going on. So there's yeah, it's pretty gnarly. But what you can tell with a 5 is he's dead, and that's about it.
Chest open, it's dead.
There's this look, yeah, definitely dead. There's that big, giant, empty, cavernous area where there should be a chest and organs. It's all the organs have been cleaned out. So probably dead. You think?
Does it have an ice cream scooper in it?
No, but there it does seem to be one over on that far table. It's a scooper. I don't know about ice cream, but it's a scooper. So on the southern body, you happy with that roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good roll. Oh wow, exploded twice, huh? Yeah. No. He just rolled 2 6s.
Oh no,
Exploded.
yeah.
Yeah. But much more to look at there, much more fresh. Definitely a human female, you'd say in her late 20s. Was wearing leather, ranger-like outfits, mostly leather. Other than that, what are you looking for?
Any like belongings that might be left behind, or anything like in distinctive marks, or
Yeah, there are no markings, no tattoos. There are, and if I talk over you, I'm sorry, Matt. You're kind of breaking up just a little bit, but that's okay. We can deal with it. We know it's you know, you're having technical issues, but not a big deal.
computer. Forgot my charger. So,
Yeah. If you held the mic closer to the mouth, maybe, I don't know, we might get a better pickup, or if you get a chance when you're not busy, adjust the audio pickup. That might help. And or you could let us look at the top of your bald head.
Yeah. I am proud of it. So.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good with that. So anyway, what else were you looking for?
Oh, any like belongings that might have been stashed somewhere, left behind.
Yeah, not finding any belongings other than what's on her, which would be the armor. Any weaponry has been removed. Any pouches or belts appear to have been removed before the nasty surgical procedure that's got her stomach and chest cavity peeled open. Ribs have been all cracked and her chest is just splayed open. It's a pretty nasty, gnarly scene, I will say that.
So I want to go in a little further to see, like, are there any doorways or anything in
Sure.
here? Like,
Move anywhere you can see. If you want to you can obviously see the connecting passage. It seems to be heading back the way you can.
oh, okay, cool.
So that's what you make out of that.
So what do you guys think? You want to go up the stairs?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, the stairs that were over in the other room with the table.
Yeah.
Over there close to where Ruin is, yeah.
Oh.
So you're
How
finished in
big is
here?
the table?
Say that again?
How big is the table?
It's about 8 by 8, maybe.
Round?
Yeah, probably 8 feet across, 8 feet. No, not this way. 8 across.
Okay, so it's not actually round like the picture.
No, it's round.
Oh.
At its widest point, its diameter would be about 8 feet.
How heavy is it?
It's pretty heavy. It's made out of solid timber.
Will it roll very well?
Ground.
It will
On its
roll.
side.
Yeah, if you put it on its side and knock the legs off of it, or I guess it's got 4 legs. You know, technically could knock the legs off of it, but then you have to balance it a little bit better. But what world is he thinking?
We will see what the next room looks like. But I'll probably flip the table.
Who's? Oh, you're going to stay behind it, and then for now, and be prepared to flip it for.
No, I'm actually going to flip it now.
Oh.
And well, they're looking around and use it to make, because I have a strong suspicion after all the fun with people that were coming that we're not done yet. So I'm making preparations just in case.
So you're flipping it up on its side to be like a defensive barricade type thing, or?
Yeah, and seeing how well it rolls and how easily I can maneuver it, and then probably seeing how long the legs are and seeing what I can make shift as a shield or something to make it roll around on us if we're in an open area or something like that, depending on if it's just stairs in there or if there's another room or whatnot. Something defensible.
Okay. Interesting.
Turn to Paige and say, "This dude's weird."
He's over there messing with the table, flipping on his side, wiggling it around. I'm like, I'm searching all the icons. I'm like, I'm going to need an icon for this thing, and I haven't found anything. The system's like, what are you talking about? Table on its side. What moron came up with that? That's what it says. I'm just
I see, that's what you get. I play with, like, behind tables all the time, shooting and stuff.
Yeah, flipping it up where it stands and keeping it within this room is not too hard. Trying to get it up the stairs would be clumsy. I found one. Holy smokes. I cannot believe it. Copy to library. Here we go. So, okay.
Yeah, because I didn't know if that entire next room is just stairs or...
Yeah, best you can tell is it looks like it's a set of stairs. It could go up into a room, into a tunnel, into a chamber. You can't tell. But you're flipping the table, correct?
Yes.
All right, I just wanted to make sure.
Plus, I'm not very pleased with all the other shit that's on the table.
Ignore the drawing behind the curtain that shows a table and chairs before I inserted tables and chairs. Wow. Okay, where's this new table and chairs I just found? Dang it. Oh, my library. There
Plus, make you work for it a little bit.
Yeah. Like that? Ta-da!
Yeah, that'll work.
If you take the legs off of it, too bad.
Yeah, well, I might take the legs off. We'll see.
Then I'll have to find another one, but oh well. Or we'll just pretend they aren't there.
Yeah, if we have to back up or something, or position, I want to actually have something.
We're just going to
And the candle just kind of goes flying over here in the corner. But there you've got your table on its side, and he's screwing around with it. In the meantime, is somebody taking point and going up the stairs, and while he hides behind the table, or what's the plan there?
Yeah, I think if Paige is willing to be behind me to like the way I can.
Yeah, let's go.
You want me to move myself, or?
I got it.
Okay.
So I'll put you here at the base of the stairs, and Paige is going to come right behind you, like this, to give you light.
Yep.
No, I'll come up behind them.
You want to be further behind?
No, right behind them is fine. I just wanted to make sure we have something so we don't have to do it in the spur of the moment if we have to rush out of here.
Yeah, we got a trench built for a retreat. Yeah, good move.
Yeah, you've definitely got a place to get behind. If you leave it there, if you break the legs off of it, you might be able to get it through that narrow passage up the stairs, but it's going to be a lot less easy to hide under or behind. So
it's just pretty big table. If we need to back up in a quick moment.
Yeah. Position it where a couple of you can get behind it or something and use it as a barricade.
Yeah, we can chuck spears.
Yeah, cool. I'm good with that. Having said that, I mean, it's 8 foot tall, so you're almost going to create a pinch points about all you're going to do. Because
how thick are the legs themselves?
They're 4x4s, basically.
Oh. Yeah, we can have the ranger climb on them. We can shoot from a height or something.
Interesting, yeah. Interesting idea. All right, so you're falling in behind.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so Mr. Ranger, you obviously see. Hang on a second. Let me scroll this a little bit better into the next area, and you see a faint glow coming from what can only be described some kind of the very edge of a crystalline object in a room up ahead. It's kind of a purplish glow. It's faint. It's kind of pulsing, and you can kind of hear it's hard to hear with the water still running behind you, but this faint buzzing kind of sound in the distance. And that's what you see from here.
Okay.
Looks like a passage may go off to the left towards the southwest, and then towards the northwest into where that crystalline thing is.
Yeah, just I'm gonna keep moving up, kind of cautiously, and the corner, I'll want to peek around it. Just try to take it slow and quiet as best I can.
Yep. Okay. So you take another step, you get a little bit better view of this large crystal thing, and about that time, this individual moves around the corner who looks like a humanoid fox, for lack of a way of putting. You've had a half giant, you had a half fork. This thing's half something you've never seen before, but it's a very canine, but with a pointed snout and very. I wouldn't say feminine features, but very narrow fox-like features in the face, but furry, and but dressed and wielding what looks like I think it's a staff. Let me double check.
It's one of those kind of parties. Jesus.
Yep, you've encountered the furries. Having said that. Thanks to, I'll go ahead and shout out a quick thanks to Hero Nature 202 for you know who you are. You kind of give us the idea for this creature, so we've put it into play. So anyway,
can I raise my magic shield?
Yeah, I give you the split second. You guys kind of seem to have a moment of surprise on this, whatever it is. It has come around the corner, and you were actively exploring. It did not appear to be. It kind of was walking around, kind of touching the crystal, and then out of the corner I saw you and your light source come into view, and it has this look of surprise on its face. So you each will have a round to do something if you want to do something before we got to get serious.
Yeah.
Paige sounds like it's going to cast her shield spell.
All right, here comes the shield.
Oh. So not only does it not work, you can't use it, and you're minus 1d to all magic until you rest. You crit failed it. Well,
that's unfortunate.
We're starting great. It's gonna be the one game.
I'm not messing around with these women anymore. I shoot an arrow at it.
Okay. Sure. Yep. Don't care. Yeah. It's feminine. It has the appropriate body parts in the right places to obviously be female.
Has fox boobs.
Fox boobs. There you go. Thanks for clarifying. Furry boobs.
Are they super small or what? No.
She's got a low cut robe on.
Are there 8 of them? Or
No.
Just...
there's double rows.
Sorry.
Ready, man. Another shout out to Hero Nature. So sorry we're corrupting this experience for you.
We are all slightly chaos, if not closer to evil. So
future member to all. Future memo to all other viewers who are sending in suggestions. Yeah, if you just expect them to get kind of twisted.
Prepare for your creations to be perverted.
Yeah, just prepare. It's a blight of something going on here.
Not like adult cartoon style, but you know.
Only watch this at night. Late night.
Alone.
So you're going to fire an arrow. Are you declaring just that single action? I mean, it's a pretty much a surprise round, so that's all you're going to get. All right, fire away, sir. No penalties. Range is obviously not going to be an issue with you.
I'll stick with that.
You'll stick with that? So obviously they don't get anything except for their natural defense, which is 10. So you hit. Roll damage.
Shoot. Memory's lacking.
Kill the poor thing before we even get to yell at it.
Yeah, the crystal's got it trapped. It's another prisoner, and y'all are killing it. I'm just kidding.
Well, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I'm tired with these half weirdo dudes. Ruin and Paige, you have successfully corrupted Aiken.
Sweet. Didn't take long.
Happy with your damage roll there, sir?
No, but I'm not going to change it.
Okay. So let's see how much we can soak. Soak is... Ooh, not good. So take 6 points of damage, which is a wound.
What's the distance on that?
The distance?
Yeah.
From to you?
Yeah.
40 feet, 30 feet. It's all, you got kind of a line of sight issue there for, let me check something.
Well, if you let me.
You guys, I mean, you've got, no, I mean, you don't have it from where you are, so you're going to have to move through the good guys and get up in front of them to get line of sight, which will put you closer. Are you going to move in front of Aiken?
Sure.
All right, I don't want me to forget to mark this wound. You move. Oh, that's the table. Grab the wrong icon.
Come on, Mr. Table, you follow.
Floating table, magic floating table. What an awesome discovery that would be. By the way, don't forget to update your own tokens. You might need to update your tokens with your character points because I'm honestly not keeping track from game to game. So.
Hold on.
So if it's not set.
The
character points are the
character
green.
Points?
Yeah, green is character points, blue is fate points, and then red is wounds. So let me click on, just so everybody knows what I'm talking about. I don't know if I can.
We get a new fate point, right, for today? Or something?
No. I think you got one because you got voted to have it.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys should each have at least one.
Yeah, with both you and I, because we forgot to give it the first time, got an extra one last game. But only one comes out a game, right, Paul?
What's that? Yeah, you and Raul both got one.
All right, I'm changing it, but it's not saving it.
I think you have to tell it.
Oh, okay. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm retarded. I'll not do it.
You'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah, I thought I had one on my sheet, and then I got another one, so I don't know if I have two or just one.
I don't think you've used any, so you would have. Everybody started the game with one.
Yeah, I only used one in the very beginning, that first day. That I
used
think
an actual fate point?
Fighting or something? The park one? Whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
You actually used a fate point, which is one that lets you roll.
Oh, yeah, that's the
you
one
did.
that I cut the dude in half.
Yep, you did. So you got one.
And I'm also level 1. I sent you.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that matters, but...
You made some changes to your character sheet?
Yes.
Cool. That's fine. I'll review them later. I haven't seen it.
All right. Chucking the dagger at the poor unsuspecting mage fox.
Poor unsuspecting mage fox gets a dagger checked at her. All right, make you roll. Let's see.
I don't think I have any pips for it. Oh. I'm sorry, Mr. Fox thing.
It's Miss Foxing to you.
Mr. Miss, all it is right now.
He doesn't seem to know the difference or care. Not in battle.
Not right now.
If you present yourself as a combatant, you're no different. Of course, this person didn't present themselves as a combatant. They presented themselves as a scared fox creature.
They just like are standing there.
Like, did you make your throw? Oh, yeah. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine you are, considering the defense is negligible over here. Explode, explode, explode. No. So, 23, 22, 20 points. No, 19 points of damage.
Wait, what?
No, that was just a hit.
That was just a hit.
Oh, never mind. You're right. Roll damage.
I'm not trying to butcher people so far yet. We'll try that now.
All right. 7 points of damage. That's going to be another wound. It's going to go to wound level 2. So yeah, this mage creature thingy is hurting bad.
Just tell him to stop.
Stop.
Get down and go forward.
Should we try to talk to it?
Yeah, I'll just say that. Surrender, stop, whatever. Freeze.
Surrender, stop, whatever, freeze.
Yeah, essentially that. And I probably wouldn't know the language, so I couldn't really do much else with that. They're
No.
probably barbarian speech.
Yeah. Yell out whatever it is you want to say. Okay. Roll initiative, everybody. Don't forget to click on your character token and click on the initiative button to do so. It's based off of your agility.
3D. I think that's right.
That's everybody. Descending order, please. So, Aiken, you win the initiative and get to choose what to do first. We cannot hear you, Matt.
Oh, you can't hear me? Really?
Oh, now I can. When you
I think it's like
when
your
you
little-
said, "Oh,"
Covering the mic. I don't know where the mic is. I'm using the external mic on the computer. So sorry about that.
oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause that's all we had. So.
Well, lean in.
All right. That's it. That's actually what I'm doing to Ruin. I'm leaning in. I'm reaching around them again.
You're fucking good.
And I'll
That's
go
a-
ahead.
That's a free action, by the way. Go ahead.
Shoot another arrow to the neck. Oh
Oh, you're doing that creepy stuff now.
yeah.
Putting
Reaching
arrow
out,
in
one
all-
hand with the bow, one hand with the arrow, and pew, pew. Wow. All right, make your roll.
I did 23.
Holy smokes.
Jesus Christ.
Happy with that?
Yes, I am.
Don't kill it, damn it. Weird coming from me, but
I asked them initially to not attack us, and they did. So
that is true. They don't follow directions very well.
they're like eating organs of people. So I'm a little grossed out by that.
Damn little men never grew up.
So the foxy creature is going to do one action, and it's going to be to dodge in the form of trying to run away and screaming, "Hey!" something, but you don't know what it is. So full dodge action with an arrow sticking out and a dagger sticking out of its flesh.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
And succeeds.
Thank you.
And goddamn.
Well, there's a +10 for being a full action. Don't forget.
Yeah, no, still exploded twice.
Exploded twice on top of that. So yeah, apparently the jig is up. I saw this one coming, and you did have that slow fondle that you so it so it kind of threw off your aim a little bit. So yeah, this creature seems to be turning to run and successfully dodged your incoming arrow as it plinks off the back wall. Good shot. Would have been perfect if it wasn't for the last second Matrix move. Was that going to be your only action?
Oh yeah, that was my full action. Yeah, my full round. Yeah.
All right, Ruined. How many actions are you taking, and what's your first one going to be?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yes, please.
Kill
I
her.
was just trying to figure out how stunned it was or whatnot after 2 die hits.
I'm probably going to
I
get
don't
a
think it has
copyright
any
ding on that
actions
one.
left though. Like if you could, right, Paul? It like, used all of its actions.
Yeah, you're under the impression that this thing is running away. However, that 31 dodge roll holds for the entire round. Every attack,
that's
incoming
why,
attack will be
Okay.
dodged at 31.
So my plan is to go get ahead of it.
Okay,
go
so you're
around
going to
the
move.
Yeah. So run to get ahead of them so they can't go warn whoever the hell they're warning.
All right, make an athletics check. We'll see how far you can run in addition to your normal movement.
Okay. I think
So at this point, it will still only be a single action, but if you run and add athletics, you can extend your normal range.
All right, watch me fall down as I roll a 1.
Nope. So you can. What's your normal range? 30 feet, 25 feet?
30, probably.
So you're 43 feet. So might as well say 40. It's unfortunately rounded down. So let's see how far we can get. So center to center. So you can get to here and only be 20. So we'll give you the benefit. You should be able to see a little bit more than the others if they're not screen cheating. And where do you want to go from there? Because you still have movement. You see a couple tunnels going off to the sides. This individual seems to be running to their left. You cannot tell. Well, I tell you what, do you have like a insight? Yes, you've got everything, of course.
Yeah.
Make an insight check. If I come up with a brand new skill, he's got it. You know? Like, do you have underwater basket weaving? I do.
Yes, this was trained. A very tough childhood. Martha Stewart was evil.
Do you have fondling with bow and arrow? I do. So you made 11 on your insight check to try to determine which way this person's going. Are you happy with that roll?
Yes, because I think I was going to take depending on where did the person, when he or she was dodging, did she take a step towards a certain direction?
She did.
More so what I'd be wondering.
That's kind of what your roll was to determine if you noticed anything like step and eye movement. And it was not a difficult roll at all because this person's fleeing in fear and their eyes are hell-bent in this direction over here. If you can see my ping. Yep. And so is their foot. So you get the impression they're not going to go behind them, but go over there.
All right. So have they already started taking off, or can I get in front of them before they get?
Yep. You have the initiative, so you can still make the move and block that exit or go all the way around if you want to and get right next to them, because you've got enough movement with your run to get, basically right here if you want to, and just get face to face.
Yeah, basically right there.
All right. So you're going to circle around and stop there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming I have the size advantage as well.
Now, are you taking any other actions this turn, and if so, how many?
I would just use it to. I'm trying to think. Okay, I'll try to disarm the staff, I guess.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to tell me what it's going to be, but you do have to tell me if you're going to have, because that was your first action. We'll have to come back around before you get to take your second action, but you're only going to take one more action. You think?
Actually,
let me point out that you have noticed some things. You see some individuals in the, I think your line of sight can.
Yeah,
you can see some other approaching and alerted respondents. Son bitch! There's at least one other half orcs come into range. Make that 2 half orcs, and it looks like maybe a couple of. Yep, a couple of.
All right, so then I might. Yeah, I'll definitely probably do something else than that. Then, can I use?
But you're going to save yourself one action.
Yeah, save myself one action.
Okay, just remember it's at -1d for taking more than one action when time comes. Okay, now it's this.
I don't get hacked down to pieces.
Yeah. So now it's her turn. She has committed to dodging, so there's no doubt that's what she's doing this round and moving. However, her intended movement has halted, so she takes a moment, takes a step, stops, and then backs away from you instead. And she can only move a little bit. So she kind of circumvents this this pulsing, glowing crystal thing in the middle of the room a couple of feet, but that's all she can do. Just backs around. All right, Paige, how many actions do you plan to take, and what is your first one?
I'll just take one action to move up to, the area near where Ruin is, if I can reach him.
Oh yeah, you can move 30 feet, and you should be able. Do you want to get all the way up there next to Ruin, or are you trying to get into this hallway?
I'd like to get in, into this, to that, whatever, that little room where the two halls split off of.
Right there? Is that where you want to stop?
And can I see the crystal from there? Like.
Oh yeah.
Is it familiar in any way?
Make a related check, whatever you're skilled in that would fall under intelligence that might apply. I think you.
How about history?
Yeah, you don't have anything based off of thaumaturgy.
Oh yeah, I do have that.
Thaumaturge.
Not sure how to say that.
Yeah,
Thaumaturgy.
thermaturgy. I don't remember how to say
All
it
right,
either.
cool. I'll do that.
Thrusty-lurgy.
Frosty, what?
What?
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Thum Thum. Are you comfortable with that, or do you want to
That
improve
seems
it?
alright. Yeah, that's cool.
Not too bad. So, yeah, you've seen odd crystal instructions before. Rarely have you seen one this big. This thing seems to be coming out of the ground. It's probably part of a much larger crystalline structure underground. You know, it seems to be coming out of the floor, you know, and just protruding into this chamber here naturally. And so, you know, other than that, you don't know much about why it's pulsating or why it's, you know, it's kind of odd to be here in this, because it's not, you're not in a big cavern full of geode type formations. You're just in this rock structure, and then there's this weird crystal poking up through the floor, and it's pulsing on top of that, which is totally absurdly weird. You'd have to detect magic and that kind of stuff. You'd have to take some time to really study it, but at this point with a 17, you know, that could very well be magical pulsations.
Okay. I guess
Something.
I'll hold the rest of my actions for if I need to defend myself.
Yeah, that was just a knowledge check, so it didn't do anything. And you only, are you declaring, if you were declaring more than one action, then we have to reduce that 17. So.
No, I'm just, yeah, no, that's all.
Okay. Well, you're the last one in the round anyway, so we're
Yeah.
starting over. Well, with the exception of the fact that Ruin gets to go again because he declared 2 actions. So before we go to Aiken, Ruin, your second action was going to, and you can change it now to fit the circumstances.
Part of me wants to chop the damn crystal.
Do you
I'm
say
going
that
to,
out loud?
yes, kind of, as I'm preparing to do my other action. I'm going to basically grab one of my other daggers, go around and grab the fox person by their neck with the dagger.
Now we've got a hostage situation.
So you want to move here
Yeah.
and stick the dagger to the, you want to grab the person and stick the dagger in a threatening way, not stab them, but threaten them with the dagger in a hostage grapple.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to make a strength-based grapple check, brawling, basically. Even though you're using a weapon, you're not using it. You're brawling, basically, to try and grab this person and hold them.
All right.
So it will be.
So I'm gonna have
I
to,
would ask if you're trained in brawling, but I know you are.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna make the dodge roll, so against the dodge roll, I don't think.
Probably not.
What am I doing?
This person is being pretty nimble this round, so
Yes.
you have to blow it up, man. And
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm gonna trip and fall over the crystal.
okay. If you say so.
I'll bump into it and kind of fall, and hopefully I run into the damn fox. But
Yeah, you come running around and didn't realize that one prong of that crystal, because it's got all these jutting formations. You bunk your head on it. Oh, God.
bitch.
You stumble, drop the dagger, and you're a little dazed.
That works.
Yeah, that works for me.
Now maybe they won't stab me and poke me so much.
And you say, "You're my hostage." I should have chopped the crystal.
It's too bright.
Where'd that birdies come from? All right, so now we're back at the top. Aiken.
I'm going to move up to here.
Okay.
I'd like to focus my aim, and I'm going to try to shoot an arrow and hit her in the ankle, or the leg, so that she collapses in her attempt to flee.
All right, so the move is a free action. It's less than 15 feet. So you get there. You can take your first action as to shoot. To hit a leg or arm is a +5 modifier, or a -5, makes it harder by 5. To hit a hand or a foot or a head or the heart would be a -10.
All right, so it's -5, you said?
Yeah, so you're basically going to there's going to be a penalty. I usually add it to their side, so you don't have to worry about it, because otherwise you get crazy.
Yeah, that's good. Never mind.
Say again?
No, it's nothing. I'm just going to make my roll, and you can.
Yeah.
You'll apply the plus. Yeah.
I'll take care of it on this side. I'm just letting you know mechanically what you're up against, because we haven't run into that before.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted.
That's what I got on this side too. So,
I think it was spazzing out earlier with your connection.
so I got Matt's roll. Let me stop the recording for a second. We'll refresh and then we'll come right back. Okay, good. So connectivity is back where it should be. Matt, you rolled a 16. Are you happy with that? Mm-hmm.
Let me fluff my pillow.
You got a mouthful of food? You forgot it was your turn? Appreciate that. Yeah. So.
Awesome.
Sorry.
This episode sponsored by Goldfish.
It is now, right? Oh, shit. Okay. Having said that, what were we rolling for? I forgot what he's rolling the damn dice for now.
I tried
You
to.
can shoot him in the leg or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. So you said you were happy with that?
No, I'm not. But once again, I'm not going to change it. Yeah.
Not going to pay anything to enhance it. All right. So this individual needs to dodge again. And
Dodge the wrong way. Impale yourself on the spikes.
so yeah, they
Maximum.
successfully avoid your arrow to the thigh or whatever it was. You don't hit it all. Was that going to be your only action this turn, since you didn't penalize yourself? Apparently.
Oh yeah. I mean, I roll all my dice. So.
They kind of decided it for you, right?
Yeah.
All right, Ruin, you're up. How many actions, and what's the first one?
Well, shit's gonna get crazy. So
Pretty nimble.
um
And her foxtail flutters in your face as she runs away.
oh, that makes me want to kill it more. Let's see. I don't think we're in that dire of a situation to smash it.
Should have made her a skunk creature with a escape
That would have
attack.
been entertaining.
Sorry again, Hero Nature 202.
Yeah, I just don't trust that's a little much.
Maybe we should just kill it.
What, you halfway there already?
Killing it's the fuck it. Try it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to disable it again.
Hold on a second.
It had a chance.
My God, Raul, we stopped recording and you still don't know what you're going to do?
What? What game are we playing?
Twister.
Pulling out the big longsword, and I'm just gonna freaking hack at the damn fox. One last attempt.
All right.
As I tell everybody to start getting ready to get the hell out of here.
Do you have any advantages or anything that would allow you to quick swap weapons without a penalty? I don't think so. Well,
I don't have anything to swap, so because remember I bumped my head and dropped my dagger.
So yeah, there's going to be a slight penalty here.
If there's the penalty, I don't think I'd even have a chance at hitting it. So
It's like -3. It's not a huge penalty, but
okay. Yeah, I guess I can go with that. How would that? Well, okay, yeah.
basically
Okay,
the defense
okay.
right now is a 27 is the way it would work. So you make your roll normally. That 24 is actually a 27.
Holy Jesus. Yeah. Let's go with that.
You can hit that. Tap that. I'm going to hit that.
No, hell no. I
Oh, or not.
can't. No, I can't. We're
You
not
rolled,
gonna-
you rolled a 7. So
Yeah.
and you rolled full dice.
Yes, full dice.
So
Full dice. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just fucking Can't regain my damn sense of whatever the hell I was doing because I smacked my head and I'm still can't figure it out.
Yeah, you're stumbling around. You step on the dagger you dropped, and it kind of slip, bump your head again.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting kind of intimate with the crystal, just so you know.
Yes. Crystal reminds me of my grandpapa that I never had.
It's embracing you.
So I think I'm just probably right now just hugging onto the crystal, thinking it's my sword or something.
There you go. Cool. Well, then in that case, make a perception check for me.
All right.
Oops.
That's
You said
fine.
it.
I don't mind.
Happy with that roll? Because you don't even know what you're rolling for?
Yeah.
Good.
Sweet. Get burning. It's just like training.
So in the back of your mind, there's this faint voice. It's kind of feminine and soft and seductive, if you will. And it's like, don't fight us. Become one of us.
Yeah, that one probably wouldn't bug me too much.
And then you kind of jump off the crystal, and the little static that was in your head that you know was clearly stops, whatever it was. Yeah. It seems to be, you make the connection pretty quick that, yeah, that crystal was just trying to talk to you. Or, you know, maybe something on the other side. Who knows what it was, but.
Okay. It just reaffirms what I was thinking earlier.
Could be that aneurysm you're developing from bumping your head on the crystal twice, too.
Yes. You know, playing football in my past life, different world, that I don't even know what football is. But yes.
All right, so the fox lady gets to lurch, and she runs around the corner and down this hall and halls. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and far enough to get out of sight. Maybe.
I did warn you guys. Shit's gonna get weird.
Oh, one more. Okay. Yeah, out of sight it looks like. Hang on just a second. I need to do something. And this is going to take me just a moment. Oh.
Hey guys, can we run down that fox? Because I was thinking it'd be like a really sweet fashion choice to like cut its tail off and wear it on my belt.
I wouldn't recommend that right now.
Oh my God. Let's mutilate the creatures of the forest and wear them.
I recommend we go find my table.
Your table? Oh.
My table?
I'm not carrying that table up the stairs.
I think he's suggesting that we retreat to that position.
Only if you buy me a pizza.
Buy me a what? A pizza?
He's asking me to move furniture. So,
Wow. 2D. What's one? 2D.
You got a truck. You can be my friend. I got to move. I think that was always a shitty thing. That's probably why I never got a truck. Because all my friends would ask me to help them move. It's like, no, I got a smart car.
Friends are the worst, man.
I know, man.
Wow.
Like the friend that came up with this rolling system for this freaking thing. I've seen more ones in this than we've actually had in real games.
I almost took that personally for just a second there. I was like, well, you talk what? What friend are you talking about?
No. Why you got double D's, man?
that
talking
roll
about the fox?
Yeah,
no, your roll. It has double D's.
Your roll doesn't make any sense.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, weird.
That's kind of low for having double D's and hundreds.
I wonder if the macro is
Well,
broke.
it's 100 over 100. Yeah, that's weird.
And not even the good kind of double D's, just 2 D's.
Yeah, well, that's what threw me off. At first, I'm thinking, well, of course, I'm thinking perverted. The first off, it was like,
Well, it's coming out of Raul's mouth, right? Like,
that is just a glitch because there's nothing in the macro that should be doing that. So let's roll that again.
We gave them 100 and they still got bad.
that looks normal.
Yeah, I don't know what that other thing was doing.
I don't either, but all right. That was supposed to have been an initiative roll.
Somebody got a 2. That's good.
Forgive me. That totally threw me off. So let me expand this. And everything gets quiet. This thing ain't going all. All right, now we get to go 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. And it didn't add. All right, so out of the darkness
comes a whole crap load of
1,
things.
2, 3, 4. You
What do
see
you guys,
this.
You guys think maybe it's time for a tactical retreat?
You, sir, Ruin, see this creature come around the corner, which actually looks like it's probably a half elf. Well, it's a little bit more normal, not furry. Half elf female, tall, double D's. She's a voluptuous for an elf. So still odd.
Sweet.
And having said that, she comes around the corner. She's got a bow and arrow, and she decides to give you some of what you've been giving her, or giving her friends, I should say.
Good thing I was near that crystal that made love to me or something. Whatever the hell it's trying to do.
I was talking to you, but okay, make it whatever you want it to be.
I don't know. It was in my head. Freaking me out, man.
The crystal said that. She said that. Yeah.
She said.
That's what she said. Yeah. So anyway, this elven maiden comes around the corner and looks at you and smiles as she's drawing the arrow back on her bow, but that'll be her next turn. Her movement must have been her first action. Having said that, almost simultaneously, within 0.42 seconds after, you hear a charging sound, a roar, and this one of these big females that you've seen before comes charging into the room. Her entire action is used to get to you. I say that.
Yes, stand right in front of me. Thank you.
30.
That is helpful.
I think she'll get that far. Let me double check. I need to make an athletics roll. Yeah.
Come on, have her fall. She can
Have her
fall.
fall. You'd love that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, not going to happen. So
Damn.
30, 35, 40, 45. Actually, she's only going to make it there. But she comes charging into the room with her big two-handed sword. And not far behind her looks to be her twin friend. No, I'm kidding. They don't look like twins. But you get the general class, which is another one of these two-handed warrior barbarian chicks. Half giant, most likely. And then, shortly after that, you get the half orc. 3, 4, 5.
Shit getting twisted.
Let's make an athletics check here. Guard. 3. Oh, and she stumbles into the room.
Yes.
And falls prone, face first.
I'm not the only one listening to Crystal talk.
For whatever reason, she seems to have been distracted by the whole thing and goes face first. Where's my?
I'm sexy and a woman.
So she's prone. There's a little prone indicator. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Should have laid the pig grease. Should slip and slide into the crystal.
Oh, dumbass. So you hear another oof around. Don't know where it is. I guess maybe you can see an arm sprawling there where another one fell just around the corner. And they seem to be tripping on each other.
I just seem to have that effect on people.
Yeah. You don't know what that was, but anyway. So yeah. You've drawn some attention to yourself here, sir. That's their turn.
Yeah.
Page.
Fuck.
So the room seems to be filling up with cultists.
Yeah, shit. Okay. So I'm gonna try to hit this one here.
You got magic, holy fuck shit. Bring it out.
Is it? Can you guys not see it? Like,
You got your pointer pick selected,
yeah.
and you hold it down on, and it's.
Are you clicking on the Zoom thing or the actual Roll20?
No, I'm clicking on the Roll20 thing. I thought it would like make a circle so you could see.
It will, yeah.
Hold the button down.
Or the right click
Where
keyboard?
you're pointing.
Oh, no.
It's left click.
Is it? Okay. Now it's
Right.
left.
It's not a single click though. It's you gotta hold it.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, you know which one I'm talking about now, right?
Yeah, I guess it's the one
Okay.
Ruin just pinged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly that one. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit it with a fiery missile.
So from your torch,
Yeah. Just like a lawn dart made of fire.
Yep. Just
All right, and I'm down 1d for magic.
correct. And this is going to be your only action, correct?
Yes.
How happy are you with that?
I'm not stoked, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. That's okay.
All right. So this person is not did not save any actions for the purpose of defense. They're charging into the room to attack. However, since they didn't make it far enough, they can change their. They had a second action, but they're not going to be able to attack because they're not in range. So we'll last second try to dodge your.
Come on, roll a 1.
It'll be a reflexive dodge. It will be -1, and that's a
Get it all out of
barbarian.
the Roll20 thing.
What's that?
So get all those 1s out of Roll20.
Yep, get them all out right now. Oh, wow.
Holy
Get all
crap.
those 6s out of Roll20.
Fuck.
Well, at least that wasn't an attack made on me, so that's cool.
So she saw it coming and kind of went, and it went, like, and then she gave you this odd hand gesture. You got to read between the lines. Like, and you're like, what
Can
the
I
heck's that?
still move?
You can move as a free action for
I
more
would
than 3
like
squares technically.
You move behind Aiken.
And back up, like right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost Aiken for a second. Like, what the hell?
Oh,
Okay.
crap. There's more stuff over
He
here.
disappeared.
All right, cool.
Oh, did you reveal more?
Yeah.
Like, oops.
I don't see anybody yet, but there's another area over there.
There's not a lot to see. You see like a little area, a tunnel with a niche. Looks like a large chamber pot or something on the floor. Yay. And then about that time you start getting that very faint whiff of urine. I know what's down that way. But it's very subtle. Especially with all the action going on, all the BO in this place. All right. Did anybody have second actions? My team did. But the only person in range to do anything is, I think, going to be the archer.
Now, does it have line of sight in between all of its little friends?
Well, we will check. You definitely, I think, have cover.
And the crystal, I guess.
Yeah, the crystal is definitely going to provide some significant. So there's this very narrow area. So yeah, you've got superior cover. It's going to be hard to hit you.
Better not be damn Legolas back there.
So you'll get a +10 to your defense if you, but you didn't save any actions for defense. So you've got cover. So your natural defense instead of 10 is 20 right now. So, did you save a second action? I don't think
No.
you did. No, you just
I
because you
made
rolled
sweet
full
luck
dice.
to the crystal.
That's right. You blew all your dice on a 1.
Yep.
All right.
That's how we
So,
go.
Elf Bow Lady. Ooh, she's deadly. I'd have made this too tough for you guys. We'll see. Give me my selector back. -10. Or no, you're gonna get the plus. You're gonna get 20 defense, so no bonuses. So
Close.
it was close, but it was a miss. That 1 and those 3s didn't give it enough. So just barely, the arrow almost made it to you. And that crystal thing you hit your head on, it glances off that, and you're like, even you hit it. So it's like it's not moving, but in your subconscious, you think that spoke is moving. But
It's protecting me.
Yeah, it's protecting you from yourself, right?
From all that good times we had.
All right. Let me double check, but I don't think anybody else has a ranged attack. Nope. These guys, even though they're they just have maces, they have two-handed swords, and the bow lady has bows. Okay, so you're good. Aiken, you're up. Top of the next round.
This crystal, like, natural to this cavern? Is it growing out of the ground, or is it like perched on top of some kind of pedestal or something?
Yeah, it looks like it's growing up through a fissure in the ground, like it's a natural thing that might extend into the below the. It does not look like something that's brought in here and stuck on a pedestal.
Pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's protruding up through the floor.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to come around the corner here so I can see.
Move yourself. That'll work.
And
You're like, oh shit, I should have gone. Then I moved back.
oh, are you kidding me? That's what I wanted to do. I'm gonna shoot her point blank.
What's that?
Am I good?
Yeah, if you're not taking any other actions, the move didn't cost you anything. You want to attack with full dice, go for it. If you want to save an action, say so. Happy with that?
Yeah.
All right. So she is going to declare 2 actions. One will be a parry, so it'll be a reflexive parry. She's the barbarian. Ooh, not very good at parrying, though. Dumb broad. Oh, I didn't say that.
Am I all sexist much?
But Mary doesn't know, doesn't hurt Mary.
Sorry, normally I'd be saying dumb Aiken. I mean, a dumb ruin. Where the hell? That's dumb GM at the moment. I can't find the number I'm looking for. Agility, there it is. Yeah, not going to happen. So you hit. Ooh. I assume you're happy with that. But I could be wrong. Are you happy with that? Matt, we can't hear you.
Sorry, yes, I'm sticking with that stupid freaking internal mic. Sorry.
It's all right. We'll tell you if you need to say it again. One, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, so that is actually a 5. 19 points of damage. I do believe that's. I don't have my chart in front of me. 16 is mortal. Or is dead. So that's instant death.
Aha. In the neck.
Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, you got a headshot there, buddy. Thump. That was quick. All right, Ruin. Either Aiken rush in, point blank, thump, nail her. No pun intended. And it's your turn. How many actions you taking? What's your first action?
All right.
Crazy, man. Kill him.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going
they're just
to
farmers.
Yeah.
God, man, use it.
Shit. All right. Might as well go all out and have some fun.
Go all out, have some fun. What are we doing?
I'm going to use my ability thing for today.
Oh, to power up.
Yeah.
Aiken, you're possibly close enough to see a funky blue glow to his eyes for a moment.
And then I'm going to grab the fun little longsword thing with a two-handed longsword.
Uh-huh.
And I think I'm going to use the fate point.
Oh, crap. To double dice?
Yeah, I'm going to do it on the damage. Or yeah, I get to decide how the hell I want to use it, I guess. So
Yeah, it's when fate points are so few and far between, you kind of call it how you want to use it.
all right, so refresh my memory on the power-up thing. Or
I
the
think you get extra 2D.
okay. All right. Yeah.
And in the past, you added 1 to the hit and 1 to the damage.
Okay,
I think this just chose to do that for some reason.
So how would that work if I wanted, I guess, kind of want to do multiple attacks? Let me see here.
It's up to you. You can decide to apply it to the first one, to the second one. You just have basically 2 free D to deal with, and if you fate point, you're going to double any one roll.
So that's 2D. Okay, so fuck it. Let's have fun with this, I guess. Try to make 2 attacks. One on this one and the other one.
One behind it, or
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically, wait a minute. If I would get 2 extra dice, right?
yep,
So
you got
if I
2 extra dice.
If I make 3 attacks, I lose 2 of those dice, right? Or is it 3 dice?
No, if you make 2 attacks, you lose 1 die. You make 3 attacks, you lose 2 dice. So if you make
So I would
3
just
attacks,
negate
they would
my-
all 3 normal.
So I would negate the actual +2 from my aura,
Correct.
and it would be almost like rolling normal.
Yep, that's a cool way to use it. If you just go like hyperspeed, chop, chop, chop.
Okay.
But it'd be your normal D.
All right, I'll go with that, and then save the fate for the damage. If that
Okay,
works.
just be sure to tell me before you roll it. Yep. Okay, so go ahead and make your first attack. Your move was a free action. Your first attack will be first action will be at normal because you're
All right, and I am using that guy. So
just went super.
and that longsword is same D, right?
I remember you asking me last time. I think it.
I got the damage.
The
for it.
attack is no different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, damage is different. Okay.
The damage was different because it's bigger, heavier.
Okay.
I think you got an extra D there.
5D. What the hell is it? Okay.
19.
What was the first one's? All right. This one hasn't dodged yet, right?
Nope, this one has not declared or taken actions, but
Fuck it. I'll go with that one for now.
all right.
And then keep rolling or
Nope, I've got to dodge you or parry you.
okay.
Or not. Okay, so you successfully hit. Now you may fate point for damage if you wish, and roll double damage.
All right, let me see what my damage is.
So what is strength plus 3D plus 1? I think.
Yeah, it's 5D plus 1.
It's going to be a lot. It's going to be 10D plus 1.
Yeah, fuck it. Might as well have some fun with it.
Might as well, if you're going to burn a fate point, chop
Now,
it in.
wait. So, would that work if I want to split it between the... Like, how would that work? If I want to kind of use it for all 3 actions, would I split the die, or can I split the die?
Well, it's not an even number, but you get an extra 5D, so you can do 2, 2, and 1. But you got the chance of missing, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
fuck
can
it. Yeah, I'll try add 2 to the first one, 2 to the second one, and 1 to the last one.
Yep. Assuming you hit with all 3, you'll get those. If not, you just kind of wasted it. But
Yeah, whatever. Might as well have fun with it. So
70
yeah,
plus 1. Jesus.
still sucky, but whatever.
Yeah,
Take it.
that 1 stunk, and those 2 suck. But that's okay. Soak is 3D plus. still did 12 points of damage, right? Yeah, that's significant. That's a wound level 3. So she has to make a might check or fall unconscious. And she does. She falls unconscious. So, boom. Wound level 3, which you probably can't see. I need to give you the ability to see that. You can see, but not edit. There. And she is unconscious. Oh, you still can't see it. What did I do? Oh.
I see the other one that's fell down.
Yep.
Yeah, how does that work with the fallen down characters too?
They have to get up.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I did. Did wrong. There we go. Now you can see it. Wham!
Okay.
And unconscious.
All right, now the ranger, I guess.
Nope. It's the. Well, yeah, the enemy. It's not the ranger. It is these guards back here. So the ones that fell, right? No, who is that? Oh, that's the one that ran. Okay.
No, that one's way in the back.
Yeah.
How do I take my attacks? Do I do that one, this one, and then that one, or?
Nope. You do your first one on your turn. Everybody
Okay.
gets to go, and then you do your second one. If nobody else has a second action, then you'll do them both back to back. And so far, the only second actions the barbarians have declared is that they're going to parry and attack. So it's not going to. It'll work out. But normally everybody gets to go first. So she goes over here. You see a set of double doors open. Because you can see the doors kind of swing open and they swing shut again. But you just see the doors and she disappears out of sight somewhere. That's the end of her turn. Now I'm
gonna get thumped.
Yeah, now the bowwoman, half elf, she's gonna draw down on you. Declares one action, attack only with bow for 5d6. Or does she aim?
Character points, but whatever.
Actually, yeah, you whomped on the person in front of her pretty bad, so it's fudge.
That break the bow?
12. That's a 12.
But isn't that a?
Yeah, you don't get crit. You doing that
I can't
self-inflicted
crit fail.
You're crit failing yourself. I mean, nothing that would prevent them from continuing. It's for a good story. We can, she still a 12. So, yeah, there's a 16% chance every time you roll of doing that. So you don't want to have like horrific failures unless you roll like really, really bad. It's a lot more.
She shot the down person.
But yeah, she she shot the crystal, and the other somebody in the other room went like that, gasped.
That's the second time.
You're like, oh, stop! Or no, they don't say stop because you can't understand them. Like, somebody bitching at each other. So, like, what the hell? It's a cat fight or a fox fight. Oh, no, never. So now my barbarians get to go. Oh wait, one's unconscious and one's prone. So we get to make a might check to see if we can wake up. Oh, and yeah. Nope. So the barbarians continue. One's dead, one's unconscious. And then 2 actions. Crap.
Both these guys were handicapped, weren't they? Or
yeah, they're both prone.
Sleeping on the job.
So they're going to have to stand up or crawl. And they're both going to stand up as first action and declare a second action, but all they can do this round is stand up.
I prefer them to crawl.
Not happening. So they'll both stand up. And that is the end of their turn. We'll go to Paige.
All right. Well, the only one I can see is that one that just went with 6 initiative. And
yeah, you're going to have to react accordingly, however you think you obviously realize he's engaging things around the corner.
Yeah, I guess
something's going on.
Can I move up just behind Aiken?
You can. You can move. That's probably as far as you can move, though, without taking a second action. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, he's in your last spot, so.
Well, yeah, I'll just move like right behind him.
You can move up behind him.
Like right there. That's cool.
Okay. I'll get it. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. Can you see
All right.
better?
Yeah. I can really still only see this one here, so that's fine. I'll just
But you can see Ruin now, and you can see
Yeah.
that he's engaged in something going on over there. You saw an arrow fly from his direction and strike the crystal. Ricochet
Okay.
off.
So it's pretty dark in here, right?
Yeah, the only light source is your torch and some faint glow from the crystal, but your torch is overwhelming that. I mean, if you turned your torch off, you'd see a glow from the crystal.
So Paige is gonna try to construct this like a big sphere out of shadow and crush the enemy inside it.
Create a shadow sphere and
Oh yes, I remember.
crush the enemy in a. So you want to do physical damage with a shadow sphere, correct?
Yeah.
Kind of
Magic.
psychological, yeah, magic crushing shadow.
Yeah.
Okay, of course you got to create it, which is makes it a little bit more difficult than just. Oh, are you going to utilize existing shadow? Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
there's
'cause
plenty
there's
of
shadows
shadows.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So a shadow jumps out of the wall and envelops this person.
Yeah.
Good. It's okay. We'll call this moderately difficult. So
Is it
keep
based
that in
on like
mind.
death and decay, or is it just shadow, like light and dark shadow?
It's a single word power shadow.
Yeah, it's
so.
one of the extra normal powers.
So by adding, she's technically adding keywords like a crush, and each of those usually comes at like a +5 penalty. So it's going to be a little bit harder than.
Okay, well
normal
maybe
rolls.
instead of it crushing, can it like go into the orifices of the enemy and smother them that way? Do you think that would be easier?
No, it's the same. You're still creating an effect that shadows typically don't have. So
All right, well,
by
I'm gonna go
adding an
ahead and-
effect to the shadow, you're
I'm
increasing
gonna
the
stick
difficulty
with
rating.
my original thought there.
Sphere of
'cause
shadow that crushes.
It would be sweet if it works, which it probably won't, but that's all right. Give it a go.
Yeah, you got.
Okay, sweet. That's pretty good.
Are you happy with that roll?
Yeah, sure.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's good. So yeah,
That's pretty good.
that's pretty damn good. So sometimes magic really is fun. All right, so let's see if this person can. They're going to have to make a willpower check to fight off the psychological effects of your attack. And it was the only person you can see, I think, which is this individual up here. This.
Yeah, it's this one here.
Oh, I can't ping. Oh,
It's the hand. That's all I see.
Yeah.
there it worked. Yeah. Now I can't ping. Oh, for some reason. Oh, here we go. There we go. That one. So that's good. We're talking that's based off of.
Your ping has been neglected.
Ooh. Not a very good chance here.
Don't neglect your ping.
The more you know. Oh, I'll probably get a copyright ding on that too. So
It's only if I complete the rest of the phrase.
yeah, so defense failed. So
Oh,
I need to soak 25 points of freaking psychological damage. Probably not going to happen. Yeah. Nope.
oopsie daisy.
So you did 13?
Yep.
Yep. Yet another mortal wound here. And gotta 3. Does not fall unconscious, but is wound level 3.
And it's like psychological wounds, so can they be like on the floor, like like clawing their eyeballs out?
Well, they won't be on the floor, but they are reacting. They're clawing. I mean, you guys saw the shadow actually move, and it shrink, and it's they, blood kind of coming out of their
Like the
eyes
end of
and
the
ears.
craft.
Yeah, it's really nasty.
Awesome.
But
In the bed, crawling off all
like,
the bugs.
but at the same time, you're like, it's just a damn shadow. So, all right. So I take it that was going to be your only action because you probably rolled that at full strength.
I did. Yeah, that's all I had.
All right. So, okay. But still conscious. Aiken, or no, that's top of the round, so we do second actions.
Do you want me to
So
attack
ruin your first because you come first in the turn order for your second action. Aiken, you did not have a second action, right? And you rolled your extra dice because you were splitting your dice on this, or no? You split it on damage.
No, that's my normal.
Normal.
5.
This is normal. Okay, happy with that because you can still use character points.
Yeah. For right now. Yeah.
And this person, okay, wait a minute. You are attacking are you attacking the down one? Are you throwing the sword? Right.
Oh,
You don't have a target in range unless you throw it.
Yeah, I didn't know how the hell that worked.
You
Because I would assume I would have moved kind of more into them, but because the whole process.
You could step on that. You could step on that person right there.
Yeah.
But that's basically your second.
That's why I was kind of trying to understand how the whole multiple attacks would work.
Well, it all depends on the circumstances. So if that person hadn't died, you got 3 attacks on them. But since they did go down in the first attack, unless you're attacking them again while they're down, you have to move and close on somebody.
So when you moved me the
weapon.
first time, how does that work? Can you?
It was a free action
Can I
first
move
time.
in their first act, like for the first free action, because I didn't get to decide where I kind of moved. Can you move, like in the center of them first?
You could move 15 feet, but you didn't have that much movement. You were over here on the backside, so you moved as far as you could for free.
All right.
Just
so this
kill one of the ones that's already down.
Yeah, you could kill the one that's down with your second one, and then throw the sword at him as your third.
That sucks, because then that makes me waste the whole fate thing, because I didn't know all of that. I thought
I'll let you carry it into the third action if you want to. You can carry the rest of it. Well, you got you got 3 dice left, so you can carry all 3 dice into the final attack.
So would I re-roll that? I don't even know what the hell to do now.
No. Okay. What do you want to do? Do you want to first attack the person that's down, the one and just kill them, or do you want to, and then as your third action, because you still have an attack, throw the
yeah, because there's more of, I would guess, is I'd be running through, slashing, and slashing, but I don't know how that was going to work, like with the whole process of this one.
All right. So yeah, the only problem here is how far you're moving. So moving becomes an action if you move more than 15 feet. And you would have to, if you want to close distance on the archer or anybody else, you're going to have to move, and it'll.
All right. So say I add another action in there, and I'll have to remove another die from it, I guess.
Yeah, we can make it work. We can take away some of your fate dice because you've already rolled at full dice on certain things. So twice now.
So I'll take
we'll sacrifice. Yeah, we'll sacrifice a fate die,
and then add just 1 on each of the damage rolls or something.
Yeah. So then you can, if you want to, you can close here. You have to give me a second to go around the table again. So you can move here as your second action. You'll have a third and a fourth.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. I suppose. Still trying to figure out shit.
Actually, let's see, because every action knows to be -3. So, but that was only movement. So.
Yeah, because I would have had +7, or it would have been 7d6. So I drop down to my normal, which is 5d6. But if I take away one, or if I add one of those dice,
we're going to have to take 2 of them. We're going to have to take away 2 dice to make this work, to give you 4 actions. So you're going to be.
Yeah, I can do that.
You're going to be at normal attack for these next 2 attacks, and you have 1 extra die to apply to 1 of the damages.
Okay.
All right. So hold there because your next action was movement. Skip. She doesn't go again. They're out. This one will get to attack. So this one's going to get to move. They did have 2 actions.
Is that the shadow person?
Shadow person?
The one that was covered by the shadow thing?
That mortally wounded.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, one of them
Okay.
is moving up behind you. I'm going to remove the body. It's mixing with the visibility here, so let's just move the body out of the way. There's this one is the one that's mortally wounded. Moves up behind you. It's a free action and attacks, and then the one in front of you is also attacking to your right. This one here is going to attack first, and the one behind you, but it's -3 to everything right now, is going to attack.
All right.
This one's actually -4 for 2 actions. So, and they're attacking with maces. We're at 4d, so 4, but that's -1 is 3. So first attack coming for your right. All right. You have not declared any actions to defend yourself. Do you want to sacrifice, or do you want to take the hit?
I'll take it.
All right. Rolling damage, which you can try to soak. Damage. Mace. Ah, darn, that's what I didn't have ready. Forgive me. Tell you what, this is a good spot for another break. I need to look up my damage anyway, so I'm going to stop for a second. We'll take a quick break so that way everybody's not listening to dead air while I look this up. Okay, we are back, and I am prepared now to roll damage with a mace, +1d +1, so 2, 3d +1. And I roll another 1. So it's a total of, yep. What the heck was?
Since that thing is like mortally wounded, like does it get? It's got penalties to its attacks.
Yes, but not. And this was the one that on the right. This is not the mortally wounded.
Oh,
one.
okay.
So,
My bad.
but it doesn't have penalties to damage. So it's just on the skill
Just
to
damage.
hit.
Okay.
Yeah, just to hit. So yeah, it didn't do. You soaked way more than than it could possibly dish out. So you're fine there. And now the one that's mortally wounded, yeah, is going to roll, and severe penalties here. Multiple actions, +/-3. So this is going to take blood, and it just vomits instead. It raises its mace and barfs all over itself from all the pain and anguish of life and everything else. And you soak it up. So he's just like, I don't know how that applies, but
That's just a shadow.
it's just a shadow. Oh, so you add insult to injury. It's just a shadow. as blood's pouring out of eyes, orifices, and ears, and everything else.
Yeah, my guy would probably laugh pretty hard.
All right, that's the last of because nobody else had a second action. But Ruin has a third and a fourth, and you're the only one, so you can take both of those back to back now. Attacking the
4D, or is it 1D off or 5D? I don't remember now. I know I have the one for damage.
Yeah, we're just taking them. We're just taking them off of your damage. We took the 2D away from your damage to make this still at normal D.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's the ranger, I guess.
Yeah. And she hasn't dodged or anything, and she didn't. She used all 5D to attack because she needed to. So she's got to soak your damage. So roll your damage.
Oh boy.
And this one's +1 if you want, or you can save the +1 for the last one.
I'll save the +1.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, there we go.
Soak. Ranger. Archer. Oh, wow. You happy with that?
Yeah, that'll work.
Insta-death.
Damn!
That's like
She had
20.
big knees.
So, yeah, you walk up and power slam her to death. Cut her in half. Or unless you want to describe it some amazing.
No, that'll work.
Yep.
I got one more to go for.
And then you turn and make a sideways swipe with your blade at the last victim there. Happy with that?
Sure. Person attacked me and got up, so he should be out of that.
Stood and got up, so no actions. Okay, so that's a hit. Roll damage. And you get an extra D here. Soak. +2. That's not as good as you thought it would be. You want to enhance that or no?
No, that's fine.
9. 9 points.
9 points is decent enough for right now.
Yep. That's still a mortal wound. So
Pretty damn good for getting attacked like 3 or 4 times.
yeah, you're doing all right. I'm gonna have to make it worse. Make it harder.
No.
I mean,
He did use a fate point. I mean,
yeah, he did burn a fate point to make this happen. Yeah. Let's see. What are we doing here?
And my hero, whatever the hell thing.
Might check.
Just because I didn't really see much other options.
Your secret hero power.
Yes.
And wow, that was close, but she falls unconscious.
Sweet.
All right.
Wait, which one?
The one to your right.
Okay.
And Aiken, it's your turn. It looks like.
So I have 3 unconscious, or no, 2 unconscious people next to me.
Yeah, one you're standing on.
Mortally wounded.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Still awake?
Can't hear you, Matt.
Sorry, is that person still up?
Yeah, the one he's that's just to your north is severely wounded, bleeding out of ears and eye sockets, but alive and upright. He's standing on somebody who looks like they're, he's kind of standing astride someone who is unconscious.
Okay.
If you can see that far, I think you can.
I'll go ahead and pull out my long knife and look for the weakest part on this crystal that I can see. And I'm just going to slam my long knife against it as hard as I can.
Are we gonna chop off a part of it so we can like smoke it or something? Like,
No, I just want to see how they react.
Let's smoke the crystal? Is that what
I'm
you just
thinking
said?
something from Flash, like everything blows the fuck up.
Like, I want to smoke the crystal. What the
Now
hell
we're
is
doing meth in the cave.
Like, what the hell's going on in this game?
You know there's a fruit market, like, right around the corner.
oh shit.
Oh my.
Sorry.
No
I just
reason
had
to
say it.
apologize. Just freaking weird.
Dude, Matt, there's still people alive. Like, don't
That's
you think?
what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
All right. Don't
Oh.
you think you could like smoke your crystal later? Like,
Just do it. I want to see what happens. I want him to stab that crystal hard.
So
It was talking dirty to me and shit.
is that what Aiken's going to do, or have you reconsidered, and are there any other actions coming afterwards?
Oh, they were all telling me not to do that, but I still did it.
Okay. So
It doesn't like it.
awesome.
make an attack against the crystal. Who's at point blank range? You get a +5.
All right. Sorry. Just let me stop.
Happy with that?
Yep.
So you look for a place where it looks like you could jab into a crevice where some of these kind of these crystalline things come together, and it's just kind of like a crack. It looks like maybe a natural crack in the crystal next to not a real big protrusion, a little protrusion. So you might even snap it off and smash. You smack it in there, and little shards of crystal go, and thing starts pulsating way faster than it was before. And this individual who's mortally wounded, even though they have their back to you, they spin around and scream and look pissed and incensed by what you've just done, and enraged is the word I guess I'm looking for. And I have turned their focus on you. And
Smile.
go ahead and roll damage against the crystal.
Oh, shoot.
Give it hardcore love.
Happy with that?
I wasn't really trying to damage it. I just wanted to see how they reacted.
Oh, really? Shit. Still, it soaks 13 of your 6. So I guess considering. So yeah, you get a splattering effect of little tiny dusts and particles, but you don't actually break anything. But yeah, you got the reaction. There's no doubt about that. It's pretty tough. it's pretty stone, obviously. So, and it's stronger than just a simple crystal. That was your only action, correct?
Yeah. Remind me before we go on with this. Can we use fate points as reactions, or we have to declare them before we use them?
Yeah, fates have to be declared before you roll. Character points can be declared after you roll. Why I constantly ask you if you're happy.
No, I'm talking about like, so somebody takes a swing at me and their dice explodes 7 times and it's like a 50. Can I say a fate point?
Yeah, because you
Okay.
haven't rolled, but you're basically reacting to, because you haven't rolled your defense yet, you haven't rolled your soak, you haven't rolled anything. So as long as it's not after you roll and go, yeah, it's got to be before your next roll, and it has to fit accordingly into what's already happened. So if you've been hit and you've already rolled to parry and you blew it, then you can't take the fate point to not get hit. You got hit and you tried to, but you can use the fate point to maybe soak more damage than normal.
Okay.
Ruin, it is your turn, sir. You
Hack the other one.
say again?
Hacking the other. Well, wait. Did I already? Yeah, I already hacked that one down. No, wait.
Yeah. You got 2 unconscious. One behind you is the
Okay.
only one that's conscious and up.
Do I get in the? Oh, shit. I got all. Yeah, 2 of these are unconscious, and one's going after him. Yeah, I'll just go and try to kill the 2 that are unconscious. I gotta split my action for that.
Yeah, there's no real movement. You can kill one, and then which one you want to kill first, and then the other one will be a second action.
Probably the one I'm stepping on.
All right. Make your attack roll -1d. Let's just make sure you don't just totally blow it and stab the wall or something. But otherwise, it's yeah. So you said the one you're standing over?
Yep.
All right. Did. And I'll put you back. I'm just dead. So yeah, you reach down and stab it to the head, to the heart, wherever you want.
Spinal cord or back of the neck kind of sounds about
A little bit more strategic with the.
depending on how they're laying down.
Ah, wow.
Make sure they don't get back up.
Yeah. All right, so you'll have another after everybody goes. You'll get a chance to, unless this one wakes up, you'll get a chance to do it on the other one.
Okay.
All right, skip, dead. Unconscious, or is that the one you just? Yeah, that's the one you just offed. These guys turn. Okay. So from behind you, Paige, you notice some light spilling in.
Diamond.
And just in time to see this individual appear. I need to. But that seems to be the limit of their ability. The other one who's mortally wounded. Let's see if this one wakes up first.
No.
Does.
Damn it, Bad Daddy.
What the hell?
He's got that ugly looking face next to him. It's creepy.
So she, as her action, and she'll declare 2, will just stand up. That's all she can do this turn. She has 1 action in reserve. And then, of course, the other one behind you that's mortally wounded is going to get over here right next to Aiken and try to smack him in the head with severe penalties here. Normally 4, 3, 2, that's 1, but it's +5 for point blank. And doesn't have any character points. So unfortunately, so wounded and wobbly and overcome by shadow magic, she swings and misses Aiken naturally.
There was some more pasties on him.
What?
There was some more blood on him, I guess.
You said pasties. What the fuck? What?
Yes, it was pasties. I don't know what they're dressed like in here.
When did I ever say pasties?
I said pasties.
I
know,
think that's
but-
just the product of Raul's fertile imagination.
So the fox chick had a rows of pasties.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
She's got rolls of like little tassels.
Oh my God! Now tassels, pasties and tassels.
Little Madonna's going up.
And you found the torturer. She's the one with the nipple clamps. So let's just like the chains in the room. You know. Oh, wait! Stop!
I mean, we still got to take down the fox lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want that tail, guys. I think that would look super cool.
I'm
gonna get me some tail.
I'm gonna get that tail. Get that tail.
Damn. Like what? I'm gonna get me some of that. That's messed up.
Yeah, you said it, Paul.
Yep, I did.
All right, is it my turn?
It is your turn there, Miss.
Excellent.
After the tail, chasing tail. Oh God, this is
All about the tail. All right. I think I'm just gonna. Okay, so I've got magic missiles. They're not auto hit, unfortunately.
Wrong game.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a barrage of them at, or
Shoot.
however you want to imagine. I'm gonna shoot the missile power at this one that's creeping up behind me.
Gotcha. All right, so it's going to be a moderate. It's not terribly difficult. You're just creating missiles out of thin air and firing them for effect.
Yeah.
Force missiles.
Yeah. All right, here goes. That's fine. Whatever. That's cool.
All right. So, yeah, that's actually going to hit because they didn't have any saved actions. So, they came running in here to respond to the noise being made. And this is a guard. So soak 1, 2, 3D plus 2. Takes 4 damage, which is enough for a wound.
Sweet.
Yeah, 0 to 3 is stunned. 4 to 8 is a wound. Yeah, I'm just making sure.
First level wound.
I'm trying to work from memory on that one. First level wound, 1 of 3 that you can see. Save. What? Am I rhyming? And you did that at full strength, or well, minus 1 because you're strained. But okay, so no other actions. Who else had a second action? I think only the person who stood up.
I did. The whacker.
Oh, you did have another action?
Yeah, I was supposed to kill her, but she got back up.
Oh, that's right. So you do have an action, but it won't be automatic. It's going to have to be a normal combat action. So you get to go first. Aiken, you didn't save anything. Run.
Let me make sure real quick, just in case. Yeah, that's
so you're minus 1d for taking a second action.
Yep. Damn it.
Burning any character points on that one, or do you feel like you got this?
I'll use a character point.
And don't forget to take it off.
So 15.
15 versus a natural 10. That's a hit.
Hold on. Yeah, it's probably pointless to do, but whatever.
Well, I could have foregone the attack that's coming for defense, but I didn't.
Hold on. Make adjustments to the
They're acting fervently in defense of their crystal.
Okay. This stays the same. Fuck off.
Well, yeah, it's still going to hit, but you got to take away the lowest and the highest. So take away the
11.
6 points. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, 10. Okay.
10. So.
Oh, she's already injured too, though, right?
Yeah, she gets to try and soak. Guard 1, 3 plus 2. So here she goes. Oh, and she does. So unfortunately, does not penetrate her armor and her defenses.
All right.
All right. So since she didn't actively defend, she is going to try and strike at you. Chances of this happening working are slim to none because she's minus 4d.
Well, she should have had triple D's like the other one.
Wait a minute, it was double D's. What the heck, dude? Now you added a third boob?
I thought it was
I
like
cut her in half.
I thought it
We're
was
in
like
threes or fours now. I don't know.
Well, she swings and a miss. Whoosh.
I thought you said they were like octuple D's.
Oh, that was the fox chick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
this
right.
is
Man, I need to go find her so we can get you that
this
tail.
is a half orc, so she's got tusks next to her D's.
I kind of feel like a dick. Like I just want to hold her by the tail now and just pick her up.
That's the fox. This one doesn't have a tail.
The
Yeah.
fox is gone.
Yeah, good.
I'm gonna have to stab the blade into her and do it that way.
Y'all are just fixated on this fox creature.
Yeah.
All right.
It is intriguing.
All right, we are back to the top of the round. All my multiple actions have been taken. Aiken, you are finally back up.
This person in front of me is not looking too good in there.
No, yeah.
He didn't like the fact that I tried to smack their crystal.
Yeah, it looks pissed, but weak.
Impale them on the crystal.
Maybe feverish, a little acting fervently through a blistering rage of "Don't attack my god" or whatever that is. You know?
Okay. I'm just gonna try to take a step back here and drop my long knife and I'm gonna shoot this person with an arrow.
Oh wow! So
Busting out the big guns now.
doing any other actions this turn?
Nope.
Nope.
Boring, but effectively boring. Yeah, like that.
Happy with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So defense was 13. That's a hit. So roll your damage.
This isn't a new round. She doesn't get to reroll damage.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's brand new.
I mean,
New round.
defense.
A defense is normally 10. I get +3 because you switch weapons, so it's 13. You still have, there's a natural automatic defense, passive defense. So, wow, you rolled a lot of ones. At least you didn't roll it in the first spot. So,
Yeah.
Are you happy with that damage?
Yeah, I'll stick with it.
All right, so she's got to try and soak that. And it's the one with the 3 wounds right in front of you on the other side of the crystal there, right? All right, just make sure.
When I can see, I can see anybody else.
Well, you can see the one down the hall behind you now. On the other side of the page.
Oh yeah, behind her. Yeah.
Yeah, behind
Well,
the page.
I don't even know what's going on yet. So I was focused on.
You've got 360 degrees of awareness. So if you've got line of sight, you hear the stuff going on. So
Aiken might, but I don't.
so you only do 4 points of damage, so it's not enough to kill her. You're gonna have to do better than that to get the killing blow. What's that?
I said alrighty.
Alrighty?
Yeah.
And
Goddamn son bitch. Want to die already.
Ruin.
How
many actions? No.
Well, there's only one person. Oh, damn it.
Okay. You can move free though, so you could attack and move and
Am
attack
I?
again.
Are we both? Am I within? What the hell is it? Close range with this one person?
Yeah, the one in front of you, you're going to be
Range
+5
close.
because you're point blank,
Okay.
and then you can technically move because you can move 15 feet in any one round.
All right, then I'll do 2 actions. I'll go
Attack, move,
in the
attack.
current range. Yeah, where I am right now. Go with this one, close range, attack, and then I'll hold my action depending on what needs to be done.
She'll declare 2, so -1d on this first attack, but +5. So it's almost better.
Yes,
D could be a lot less than 5. So
that works.
really,
Not well, but it works.
it's a hit roll because they're not defending; they're attacking,
All right.
and they're so wounded they have almost no defense.
Sure. Yep, that's still that. Turn the lights off, sucks, man.
Oh, absorb 7, so not enough to get classed into the. You gotta get 16.
Damn. What? How much damage is it before? 3 rounds?
Yeah, they've already taken up the 3 wounds. So you're gonna have to. You gotta beat that. You gotta get to a 16 to get the kill.
Ooh, okay.
I thought mortal was 13 to 15.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
You've got to, well, I'll take that back. You don't have to get 16. You have to tie the current wound. So you have to get another 13.
Okay.
If you hit the same wound level again, just like the 4 to 8, you hit the 4 to 8 again, it goes to wound level 2. If you hit the 13 to 15 again, it goes to 16. So, okay.
If you're at a third level wound, it doesn't take less for you to get to a mortal wound?
No, you still got to, at that point, you got to get at least 13 to.
I kind of feel like I'm hacking a tree.
You can get there. I mean, it's their defenses are so low. It's just the fact they're soaking. So, but yeah, you still got a pretty good chance of getting it. It's just going to take a couple of hits.
Okay.
You don't lose anything when you're wounded. You don't lose anything to your defense.
Just to your defenses. So they're going to get hit just about every time. It's just a matter of you getting a good enough hit to kill.
Not your damage. So you don't. I mean the amount.
The soak. Yeah, you don't lose anything to soak.
Okay.
Because that's based on because your armor can still, even though they're wounded, they still have armor.
No, that makes sense. I understand. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to just whack this person again.
Okay, but you don't do it yet.
All right.
You have to wait till everybody else goes. They get a chance to whack you first.
Try it.
All right. And I think that's who's next. Yeah. That's all that's left is my 2.
Bring it back, Limpy.
No, I've got 3 of these guys. Okay. So first one is the one in Ruin's face. And again, the chance of, because they're so wounded, of getting anything out of this is pretty slim. So yeah,
Come on, they can rage on me.
Whoop. Nope, miss. All right, the one that pissed at Aiken's going to close the distance and get out here in your face and try to smack Aiken in the head, but he also is equally bad off. Yep, not going to happen. And then the one behind Paige is going to come up behind her and not quite as bad off. So 4. What is that?
What?
Whatever it is, it's probably copyrighted. Turn it off.
This is why I mute it. Hold on.
And totally misses. So, all right. Well, so my turn went miserably bad. Paige, you're up.
All right. Well, now that that thing is in close range, I'm going to I guess
Rub it the wrong way?
I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and fashion like a lawn dart out of fire from the torch.
The lawn dart of fire.
The old lawn dart of fire,
Yeah, which are illegal in 6 duchies, but.
Well, I mean, I don't see any guards around.
Of course not. It's just freaking half-breed farmers.
So I get +5 to this, right? Because it's close range.
Point blank +5, but minus 1d because of your strain.
So +8.
And it's your only action. I take it.
All right, here we go.
Happy with that?
Yeah, that's cool.
And this is the one behind you that snuck up?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So no defenses. That's going to hit. It needs to soak your damage. And it's 3d +2. Takes 4 points of damage. That's enough for another wound, though. That makes the wound level go up.
All right.
So, yeah, those first couple are pretty easy. Unless you go all cycle on them like Corona does over there. Hacks them into pieces.
And then I keep having to hack, damn it, they don't fall down.
So yeah, your flaming lawn dart of illegal flame there lands, lobs in, and they like, Aiken, you're up. Or no, we're going around again. So second actions, Ruin, you had a second. So you're going to stay there instead of moving and just attack from there, you said?
See.
Hack more pieces.
Good time to pause. Okay, we're back. So sorry about that. Typical day around here with interruptions and music in the background. It's just the wife calling, no big deal. Yeah. Sorry, honey, in advance for saying that. In retrospect. Having said that, I think, Raul, you were attacking the half orc to your right, and you hit, so you can roll your damage.
Poop. I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Yeah.
And she soaks all but 2 points of it, so not a kill.
It's going to make me get angry.
She's holding on for dear life. All right, so we run through. That was the end of that round. You were the only one that had 2 attacks, I believe, 2 actions. None of my people did. They were single action, full force. All right, Aiken, you're up.
All right. Yeah, I think this time I'm going to go ahead and take 2 shots. 1 here.
Okay.
And 1 here.
Sweet. First shot.
Minus both, right?
You'd be -1 to both, but you're +5 to the person right next to you. It's hard to miss when you're that close.
Even with a ranged weapon?
Even with a ranged weapon. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I mean, how can you miss when you're like, boom? I mean, you'd really have to blow it to not hit
No, I
somebody
know. Just
within 5 feet.
In other games, it's...
Yeah, that's one of the other things I like about this. It doesn't get crazy complicated. And it's like, you can't move away without getting hit or getting an opportunity attack. Watch me. I guarantee you I could get away without somebody having time to swing a sword.
Have you ever seen Zoidberg?
You see how long it takes to swing a blade? They're not there anymore. It's just, nah. So did you roll your attack? Are you happy with that, sir?
No, but she's not very. Doesn't have good defense.
Okay, so it hits. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Are you happy with that, sir?
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Bad idea. 7 points, not enough. You need 9, 13 to 15. Where's 9 through? Hang on a second. Now you got me questioning the damage chart. That don't sound right. So 4 to where's that?
That's what I'm confused about. If you inflict enough damage to do an extra wound on top of the wound they already have, that doesn't stack. Like if I can just continue taking like wound level 1s and I just stay at wound level 1.
No, it does if it repeats. But Jessica a while ago said something like 13 to 15, or did you say 9 to 15?
13 to 15 is technically a mortal wound. That's what I'm confused about, though. If she already has a level 3 wound and she takes a level 2 wound, how does that not like compound?
Right. Give me just a second, because something is amiss in my mind, and I got to see this chart, and I can't flip and find it.
Yeah, because what wound level causes them to go KO?
Yeah, that's
Mortal.
wound level 3.
Okay.
Well, yeah, mortal wound. That's right. So,
Whoops. Wrong button.
Ah!
And the game's over. Roll credits.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, I'm trying to bring up this blaster chart. That's okay. I can look at it myself. If I can't put it on the screen, I can see it.
Because I see the assisted thing, which is crazy.
4 to 8. Okay, 9 to 12 is a wound level 3. Oh, wow. See, that's what's going on. Okay, so, yeah, if you... I may have been see, I need to keep this chart handy. I've messed up again. I think I've been treating wound level 3s as mortal wounds.
Okay.
So yeah, if you hit another 9 to 12, then that wound level 3 goes to a mortal wound,
Okay.
where they're bleeding out. If you hit a 13 to 15, again, it goes to the dead. So if you hit the same level twice, but they kind of represent that between wound level 1 and 2, 4 to 8. But you know, the rest of them are just single level. They go up automatically. So 4 to 8 is repeated twice. Okay, so I'm sorry. Let me get back to where we were. So I knew there was numbers missing, and I'm like, where's 9 to 12 if 13 to 15 is mortal? 16 to 15. So you did 6, which is a 4 to 8, which is a wound level 2, and they're already wound level 3. You do not increase the damage. So you got to hit wound level 3 to make it worse.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Yep. And that was your first attack. You were reserving a second one after everybody goes. Ruin, you're up.
All right, I am going hacky on this person again. Actually, in my first wound, did I actually open up like any of the armor, like in between any of the armor or anything like that, when I actually did the initial damage?
Yeah, I mean, you can technically try to target a wound to an area. I mean, you can try a headshot. You know, you can do those things. It makes it harder to hit, but then obviously they don't get the benefits of that piece of armor. So, if you
yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is instead of like doing a normal slash, I would just stab at, like, say the gut is open. So I would stab for that open kind of area, I guess, depending on where it is on the.
Yeah, you aim for a cut open spot. Unfortunately, you're obviously trying to do like a mortal wound to a spot that's open, or which would be, you know, an artery in the thigh, the heart, the head, something. It's going to be a hard shot. It's going to add to their defenses, but their defenses are so low right now.
Yeah, because that's just what I'm curious is, like, where is the opening like right now? And because to me, it would be the equivalent of running a two-handed, you know, sword through their sternum or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you can assume that there are openings in vital organ spots. You're going to target you're going to look for that opportunity to do deadly damage. I'm going to give them a +10 to their defense, but they're rolling 1d in defense right now. So. All
right, and I get the +5 for the normal, so for being in that area.
Yep, use your melee. Okay. So you get your normal attack. If it's your only attack, +5, no penalties. I'll give them a +10 to their defense, which is passive because they're not. Which, are you happy with that?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, you hit. So now I need to recalculate soak because it's only going to be based off of might. Penetrated the armor.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, I'm enjoying playing with you. You don't have to talk to me like that.
How many ones can I get in one freaking roll? Except for the minus, like the first one. Thank God it didn't do the first one.
I mean, it's not that bad. Are you happy with it? Or do you want to modify it?
I'm happy with it because this roll 20 is going to give me more ones anyway, so just might as well take them as I get them.
All right.
Roll 5 dice, Raul, then you can get 5 ones.
Yes.
That's how it is.
I feel like I'll get 6.
And I got a 5 and a 6 on my little 2D defense. Or my soak. So yeah, unfortunately, I mean, you found what you thought was a critical spot. You jabbed it. You went past the armor, but it wasn't a critical spot.
I will find ways to keep stabbing.
Keep stabbing. All right, and that was your only shot. So I get to go. They're all gonna feebly. I'll tell you what. I think this one on top is at this point is going to try and run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh hell no, that ain't gonna happen.
Double run. So
she can be able to make all those runs.
Yeah, if they don't do anything else but run, if their only action is running, you get double the speed. If you want to do other things but you want to increase your speed, you roll the athletics check and add it. So it's just a matter.
So did she make it through the door?
Yeah.
Damn. How the hell did she do all of that?
Because that's all she's doing in her turn is running.
All right, that's it. I'm going nuts next turn.
The other ones, of course, are going to fight. The one that's attacking Aiken rolls a whopping 2. The one, yeah, this one's -2. So the one that's attacking Paige rolls a whopping 14. All right, this person is going before you, Paige. You can now decide if you want to defend yourself as one of your actions or your only action, or if you want to take the hit because it's more than 10.
Oh, well, my defense is so crappy, I'll probably be better off if I just try to soak it anyway.
Just try to soak it. Okay, so you're going to take the hit. Damage on the mace. What was it? Oh, here it was. 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1. All right. 13. You can try to soak it, or you can fate point it, or
try to soak it here.
No, you soak all but 1 point, so you're stunned.
All right, that's fine.
Yep. Not too bad. That's a temporary hurt. All right. Your turn, Paige. You are minus 1d for being stunned, and if you do anything magical, another minus 1d.
Well, don't have too much but magic, so I'm definitely going to use magic.
That's what I do.
That's just what I do. I'm going to go ahead and, I've got this torch. I'm going to try to, focus the flame into kind of like a blowtorch type thing. And I'm going to aim it at that one that just attacked me. And I'm +5 for being in melee range, right?
That is right.
All right. Boom. That's not super great, but that's cool.
Well, that's a hit. Can I soak it? Yes, I can. So, fail.
Epic fail.
Not epic, but fail. All is done?
Yeah.
Anybody have a second action? I think only Aiken did. Second shot at the other target. You don't have to shoot the other target. You can change this action, but you do have an action.
I can change the action?
Yep. That's the cool thing about when you declare it, you don't really have to tell me what both actions are. I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to change my tactics based on it. The idea is that you don't give away what your second action is going to be to the dungeon master who plays the enemy, or excuse me, game master. Oops, faux pas. But the point is, what's that?
Nothing.
When it does come your time for your next action, you can change it. So you can shoot the same guy again. You can shoot the other target. It's up to you.
Yeah. This lady's pissing me off. Try to kill her.
Try again when you get to +5 for the point blank at least.
It's +6. I still add that to pips, right? I don't add another die on top. I don't change that to an extra.
Nope, add it to your pips, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The button used to say dice plus pips plus modifiers. And I just took away, let's keep it simple. There's enough button pushing as it is. Just add it in, right? So you like that one?
Yeah.
That's a hit, clearly, because you're not actively defending. Now you get to roll damage. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'll stick with it.
Only 5 points, not enough to increase the wound. So you're just jabbing armor and jabbing fleshy bits that are already hurt. You're making a pattern like this, right? But it's up here. Tight grouping. Done? All right. Guess what? Next round, it's your turn again, Aiken. Top of the round. How many actions and what's your first one?
This person won't die. I'm going to stick my arrow into them. Hold back and shoot them. She's right.
Well, they're within 5 feet, so they're not necessarily right next to you. They're just in melee range.
I'm going to move, so I'm right next to her, and I'm going to stick my arrow into her, and then I'm going to back and shoot.
It doesn't work that way, but it's a dynamic scene for this 3-second moment of time that you move, they're dodging, and so, but I get the point. You're going to try and get right in their face, or something like that.
Yeah.
And if you time it right, all the better.
Okay.
Which you're already getting the benefit. Just one action?
No, it's 2 actions.
Okay.
And then shoot her.
Yep. Well, that's 2 chances of increasing your damage. We're rolling really good.
All right. So the stab, does that have to be an improvised roll, or Is that a?
Oh, you really are going to try and stab first?
I told you what I was doing.
Okay, all right. I'm like, I thought you were being graphic, but okay. This is not flavor text. This is I want to stab you with the damn arrow first, and then shoot you.
So I'm gonna stab her with the arrow, and then
You're going to be less efficient without the benefit of the bow, because the bow is what gives you your bonuses here. So I'm going to have to penalize you at least a D for using the arrow as a jabby tool.
So use the arrow with my bow as my bow, but less 1D.
Yep. I don't.
It's
And
like
you're obviously
like
proficient.
an improvised weapon, like
Improvised weapon is really what I'm doing, though, right?
True. Yeah, you're improvising. So it'd make it equivalent to like a dagger. Do you have? And you use your long knife statistic.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I lose my pips. So, all right. Oh wait, I lose the die because I'm doing 2 actions. All right.
Makes more sense. Yeah.
There we go. All right. So,
Are you happy with that stabby move?
nope. But I'll stick with it because she's so dead. I'm probably still hit.
That's a miss.
Oh, that's right. Because it's less. Yeah, that's fine. I should have known that.
Don't want it? Okay. All right, then you'll have a second action turn around in a second. Ruin, you're up.
I'm hauling ass after that person that left.
You're chasing after him?
Oh yeah.
All right, so one.
I'm kind of annoyed with people running from me now.
So you can make an athletics check to see if you can increase your speed to the point that you can get there without burning an extra action. Or that you can spend your whole round chasing and just whoever's faster.
I should be. That one's like leaking shit.
I should be
Not
making
that
athletics checks for them too. Let me double check and see how far. Yeah, okay, no problem. You rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that?
Not really, but they actually make that with 3D minuses.
What?
Kind of debating if I want to use character point to make that or not. Yeah, fuck it. Add a character point to it. Yeah, I rolled 10.
Are you happy with that? You can roll one more time.
No, I can't. I don't have any more. That's all I got. Hold on a second.
Okay. Pause. Okay, back recording. Sorry about that, everyone. Had a brief distraction. The part's unknown. So, okay. Ruin decides.
Parts unknown.
I'm not going to say anymore.
I know where those parts go. No.
So the only problem is you're kind of running into darkness there, Ruin.
And you're also splitting the party, which is also a super good idea.
So you.
What is it, Scooby-Doo? I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm going to. You're pretty much going to have to use that 10 extra steps to stumble your way into the dark and try to find your way. You saw a brief bit of light from where they opened the door and went through it. There was light on the other side, so you had a general idea. And give me a second to remove the door because you're going to find it and open it, but that's going to be the end of this first action. And you have declared 2 to. So you open the door, and you can see just on the other side is your prey, and they're standing on a ledge that opens up into this vast crater that would have to be where's my crater? Hidden crater. There we go.
I guess see a part of a crater.
Boom. So basically in the far southwest corner here of this big map is this crater, and you're kind of sitting up high, and it terraces down, many layers. Each layer is probably 5 feet, so it goes down about 7 layers to the deepest point, which is, which I think I can zoom this too and make it even bigger for everybody at home. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that didn't work very good, so put it back. In any case, and then in the middle of this deepest part of this is this building, this looks like you don't know, it's just a building. And it's built in the middle of this thing. And all these terraces, there's water flowing in. Of course, you can see the water. You can see fields planted in these weird patterns are various crops. There are animals, there are goats and sheep. But Raul, make a perception check.
Sweet. Not very perceptive at the moment.
Yeah, not very perceptive. And you see what looks like some more individuals. They're kind of in the distance. It's hard to make out exactly what their race or whatever it is, but they're filtering into this building. They look like they're all taking refuge in the building.
More like actual farmers.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm
kind of fixated on this one that won't die.
Yep, that's just outside here, who has apparently just thrown something into the brazier that's right next to you. There's these big giant braziers, if you will, up on that ledge, and she just threw something in there, and the fire has turned green, and there's sparks shooting out of it. So that was your first of 2 actions.
Yes.
All right. Going back to where we were, I think and way down in the bottom, you see that fox about halfway to the building.
Okay.
Down there somewhere. Not terribly important at the moment exactly where. It's these guys, right? All right, so she had just thrown this stuff in there. That was her final action of her last turn. And no, all she did was run. So that's going to be her first action this turn, is to throw the stuff in the brazier. That's going to be her turn. And who else? We've got these 2 down here still. So one's going after, this is same old, same old. One's going to attack Aiken. And the other one's going to attack Paige. First one rolls a 4 and misses. Second one attacks Paige and rolls a 7 and misses. And these guys are sucking life. Life sucks. Paige, your turn.
All right.
You are no longer stunned.
Cool.
Oh, wait. It's till the end of this turn because you were just stunned middle of last turn, right?
It was before my turn. So I don't know if it resets.
It resets after 1 full turn. So it's
Okay.
the remainder of the existing turn. And then, so I think you're still stunned. I'm sorry.
That's cool.
Until
All
the
right.
end of this round.
I'm going to go ahead and try that sweet blowtorch move again. Maybe it'll work better this time.
It's just about how you roll.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's pretty nice. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
All right. Let's check the soak. Ooh, you did Mrs. 8, but that's not quite enough. So you need 1 more point to get the 9 to 12, which would have been a second wound level 3, which would have been a mortal, and they would have been bleeding out and unconscious.
That still whittles away at him a little, you know.
Yeah, I mean, smoldering garments and the lance of illegal fire is impressive nonetheless. That was your only action, I take it?
Yes, that's correct.
Aiken, did you have your second attempt, you did the stabby thing. Now let's see if the actual using your bow the normal way works. Happy with that? What?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I am.
You do 5 points of damage, not enough.
That was the hit. I didn't roll damage yet.
Well, then roll damage.
What's
you
that?
get. Nope, you're right. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I thought I got to roll damage. That's why I was happy with that. That was
You
just
do.
damage. Okay, all right.
I apologize. You are correct. Well, now you got a target that you shouldn't know. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'll stay with that.
So that's 9 points of damage. That is enough. That makes a wound level 3 to a 4, if you will, which is mortal, unconscious, and bleeding out. Bleeding out. Unconscious.
It's about damn time, goddamn.
Told you it's just a matter of time. They have no defenses here. All right. And Ruin, you had add another action this round before we start over.
How big are the braziers?
They're pretty big. They're probably 3.5 feet in diameter. I mean, they are
All right.
big braziers, big flames coming out of them. You can feel the heat from where you are.
All right, I'm using my fun little second day activity.
Oh, you're doing it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I am going to drop the damn weapon and just go and freaking toss this person into the damn thing.
So you're going to bull rush this person and push them into the brazier.
I'm going to, yeah, basically lift them and kind of throw them in.
Throw them in.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a brawl with plus 2d. Do you want to apply, I assume you apply the 2 to this attack to be successful in your brawling, not necessarily.
Yeah, because I think the brazier.
The damage is going to come from the brazier, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's with the extra?
Yeah. It's 2s and 3s, man. That's what you're rolling. 6s. Well,
interesting enough, I held a second action for this person, so because I threw the stuff in.
I guess I could add a +1 to that, but that's about it. I forgot of my normal +1s.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll add it in after the fact. That's easy math. I guess I want to try a dodge.
Do it.
Yeah, it's severe penalties here. Not going to happen. So you successfully push the person into the brazier with all your strength. You pick, lift, throw this half-orc chick into the brazier, which does.
Now I want to see what color it goes.
Which in green flame. Oh, I should have said. Oh, copyright, baby. I'm sorry. It's purple.
Chartreuse flame.
Chartreuse flame. Oh Lord, that was so sorry, guys. We totally respect you. Wasn't as bad as it could have been. 17 points.
Oh, that should do the trick.
Damage. Yeah, well, I gotta get it. She gets a chance to soak a little bit of that. Not gonna get, because it's gonna be. I mean, you're on fire. You're in the pit. You're gonna take more damage at the beginning of the next turn. Yep. 7 points of damage, and it's already wound level 3. That's not enough to make it mortal, but she is on fire in the brazier, so this is not over. It will continue into the next turn. Aiken, your turn, sir.
All right, take 2 actions again.
All right.
First action, I'm going to shoot this person.
Got it. Minus 1d, and you do not get the +5 this time.
Yes, sir. Oh, God.
Happy with that?
I'll stick with it.
It's a hit.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
All
Yeah,
right.
right. It's a hit, right?
It's a hit. Oh, so that is actually only a 9. What we lost, and he just collapses. So, that's clearly not going to be enough damage to do much. It would take a critical fail on the soak, but do you add anything to that or no? Yeah. Okay, well, that was your first action. Raul, you're up. You've got this person. Oh, that should have moved them into the pit. There. Psh. And can I put a green hue on it? I bet I can. Anyway, there. No, chartreuse. Excuse me. Chartreuse hue. See if I can make it work. Yay, there. It's a little bit of a weird color. So what's chartreuse anyway? Kind of a reddish purple.
Bright green.
Chartreuse is?
I believe so.
Oh, well, what am I thinking? Magenta. Never mind. I think I said purple and it's in my head now. I don't want to even be close to that color you're talking about. So what are you doing, sir? You've got a person struggling to get out of a brazier that's on fire.
Gonna grab my weapon and just kind of play that game of whack-a-mole.
Okay.
And wait to see if she tries to climb up out of that, all burning and shit. And if
She's
she
gonna-
does, my next action is going to be to take a swing for the fences.
kind of pick up your weapon, move up here, and get ready to smack her in the head.
Yeah, have you seen that David Ortiz tennis commercial? Something like that, where he's hitting tennis balls into somebody else's yard.
I don't know that I have, but that's okay.
Yeah,
I know
that's
what
pretty
whack-a-mole
much
looks like. So as you do move up, you do notice a row of statues and kind of niches in the side of this crater wall. These 3 different statues, all in different robes and different attire. You see what looks like a half giant, a half elf, and a half orc. But they're statues. Really large statues, though. They are really, really big statues. They're, they're probably 15 feet tall. So anyway, that's why they all start as statues, right? And you just move up and prepare. All right, so she's going to take damage at the beginning of her turn for being in this pit. Ooh, soak that. 15 points of damage. She is mortally wounded. She passes out in the brazier. Yeah, the chance of surviving in the next round is pretty. The whack-a-mole may not be necessary.
That's a pretty sweet move.
Yeah. So
I couldn't do
still
it.
Still got one down here. One's unconscious and bleeding out. He's got to make a might check or die. Hang on a second. Wrong button. Yeah. Every round. And then flesh the numbers down that down. Nope. So okay, doesn't die, but just bleeding out. And the other one that tries to attack Paige the Mage rolls a 7 and misses. Wow, gosh, I can't hit for nothing. All right, I can't. When it really counts, I can't get the exploding dice. I can't get the wild die. Paige, you're up. Now you're not dazed.
Paige fashions a whip of flame and smacks it at that bitch that keeps attacking her.
A whip of flame. Oh, it's getting better now. So she's gone from illegal lances to marginally provocative whips.
Oh yeah, going all dominatrix.
All right. If I roll it really good, can I trip her with it?
Sure.
Sweet. All right. I'll give it a shot here. All right.
Oh, I was thinking 25 for really good. So sorry.
That's
Sorry.
Right. That's cool. That's
so
cool.
Yeah, that's not a bad roll. So you whip her with your flame.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
I call it.
Oh, and she takes 11 points.
It's my flame of justice.
Well, she is now unconscious and bleeding out as well.
Sweet.
Finally.
So since they're all unconscious, are we out of initiative?
Pretty much, yeah. At this point, the ones closest to you are unconscious and bleeding out. You can decide what you want to do with them. The one in the brazier, did you want to do anything, Raul, or just let her die in the brazier?
You had mentioned that it went and changed colors. Like, is it doing anything special right now?
Just sparking. There's kind of these sparks coming out. It's like she threw in sparkler powder or something, but and it changed the color to a purplish magenta color.
The only other question I had is the fox running.
Yeah, it just ran into the building. So
it's got to be like so far ahead of us. Is it cool if we take 5? Like if we can take like 5 or something, I can get my full magic power back, right, Paul?
That's right. Yeah.
Cool.
If you feel like at this point, there's nothing in the last individual that you could see, and there were a handful that rushed in. There was somebody at the door kind of going like this down there, and they rushed in, and the fox ran in, and best you can tell, there's nobody else in the crater, just a bunch of animals. Make another perception check for me, Ruin.
All right.
Yeah, you're not terribly perceptive, but that's okay.
No. Yep. That's what happens when your skills are all spread out to all hell.
You're a little good at a lot of things, but not great at nothing. unless you power up.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's how it works.
That's exactly how it works. So,
So maybe while I rest, you guys could, Matt, you could like slit the throats of those 2 unconscious enemies,
or poke them with an arrow.
or whatever you do.
Telling me what to do.
I'm just suggesting that that might be a wise course of action.
Just say yes.
You telling me what to do?
Yes.
Sure.
You're outside, dude. You gonna come running back in and tell them they may be dying in there right now, you know?
Yeah, like Ruin ran off. We don't know where the hell
What are
he
you
is.
talking about? I'm having a conversation with the one cooking.
She's dead. She's
That doesn't
going
mean
limp.
I'm not
She's
having
going
a
limp.
conversation.
You're under the impression, she might be, medium rare in just a second.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna come out soon.
I mean, I feel like this would be a good time to like sit down, have a drink,
Of course, you
I
gotta
don't
have
know what my
those
character
drinks.
is doing, just swinging his legs over the side. Just
Hanging this over the side of the ledge. They gotta earn this on their own.
yeah, because I would be watching all the people kind of trying to figure out what everybody's doing, if they're going to start coming this way or if they're all cowering. What they're doing.
No, your perception check was high enough to assume that they were all fleeing for cover in that building.
Okay.
You have no idea how many. You probably saw a maximum of 5. There could be 50 in there. You don't know.
Okay.
What? Maybe if we start like messing up that crystal some more, they'll come for us.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know what's going on.
That's right. You be quiet. You're outside, swinging your legs, watching the people.
Sit down and relax, sir.
I am Groot. No. That is not right.
Yep.
I am Groot.
Beep beep. Copyright.
That's why I butchered
Shouldn't
it.
matter. Shouldn't matter.
I don't have that Vin Diesel accent.
Oh, okay. Then it doesn't count, right? No. So, Matt, are you taking your orders in stride, or what?
No,
Aiken?
no, I'm telling Paige to sit down and relax. That's what she's doing, and then I choose to kill these 2 on my own, just because that's what I wanted to do anyway.
But not her way. And you're gonna make her wait first. Go sit over there. And I'm doing this now because I want to. Damn.
Because you told me.
Wow.
And then after I do, while Paige is watching me and relaxing, I'm gonna go ahead and examine them, see if they have anything on them, and look at their crazy ass tattoos and see what they are.
So, Paige, where exactly are you going to conduct your rest?
I'll probably. Can I move my guy?
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
probably just chill right here.
And I think I need to take those markers off of you. I killed you instead of the other guy for some reason.
Oops.
I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Yep. Doop, doop. That's better. All right. So, okay, just curious because you are the kind of the light source. So, yeah, as you made the corner at some point, you might be able to see way too much. You shouldn't be able to see that because it's just a rock formation in your way. So never mind. You don't see nothing up there.
No, I'm not looking anyway. I'm drinking wine.
But I don't have the thing up, bro. Paul, I can only see where I am. I don't know what's going on. All that stuff you're talking about with the crater, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's not my point. There's somebody, and it's got to be Paige, has line of sight. Hang on a second, which I'm about to take away. Around a hard corner that shouldn't.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
To the north, yeah.
Ah.
There we go. I forgot to take into account that freaking rock there that was supposed to be blocking. I have to draw the border. Anyway, back to here. So yeah, you can't see anything up there.
And I'm gonna call out and I'm be like, "Hey, Ruin, what are you doing?"
Hey,
Oh, can you not rest?
She could,
and
yeah,
shout
she
at
could,
the
she
same
could,
time?
yeah, you're fine. But he still says that he hadn't had a drink in a while, and he's kind of bitchy.
I hand him my flask and I say, "Here."
Oh, nice. Yeah, I take
Have
a
a
long
drink.
from that. That gives me inebriated focus when I examine these bodies.
Yeah, there you go. And you're less bitchy. You're like, shut the fuck up and drink. Okay, so you're looking for what on the bodies?
I want to see what they have on them.
Okay.
And also, look at their tattoos like we did with the other one.
Yep. You see similar tattoo patterns. They seem, similar in language. So the shapes and symbols and, seem similar, but the patterns in which they appear are not the same. So they seem to be almost like a unique fingerprint per person, if you will, covering most of the back of the person. And as far as what they have on them, I mean, you got a couple two-handed swords laying around. You've got a couple of maces here. You got a bow with quiver of arrows. You've got mostly leather armor, leather and hide armors. No coins, no valuables of any kind.
Okay. Well, I definitely grab all the arrows, but what with these tattoos? Now that I've seen a few of them, am I getting any sense of language or meaning behind them? Or I mean, like I'm seeing 4 different bodies. Anything coming?
You can make another skill check like you did before based on your interpretation of languages. I'll give you a +2 for the simple fact that you've now had the opportunity to study several and see if you can derive anything.
Okay, is this just a straight wit check then?
If you don't have any training, I think Paige has language-based training and advantages, I mean, you can kind of prop a body up and say, "What do you make of this?" And you can get her some guidance from her as well if you like. You've got what, 2 ranks in language?
That's correct.
So I'll give you another +2. Give you +4.
Okay.
Having said that, it's still going to be moderately difficult.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting the sense that it could be their lineage, it could be their name, it could be the story of their past, but something is different about each one. So they are unique to the person.
Nah, I just cannot.
Yeah.
Start counting.
The body falls.
Arrows did I get?
We'll give you another 10 arrows.
Okay.
And that's taking into account the ones you lost and got, ones that broke. You basically come out of this with 10 extra arrows.
Yeah, unless you tell me otherwise, I'm happy in how many I shoot. So you can let me know if it's any different than that. Yeah. Otherwise, I am counting them though as I shoot them. So
yeah, I like the recover half rule, as I think I mentioned before. So, but having said that, your total, including recovering your half and the few that they didn't have many. She didn't have many arrows. A total of 10 that you'll come out of this with.
Okay.
More. So anything else when you did that's going to take probably the bulk of 5 minutes. And Ruin, you're not doing anything, even though you hear a voice calling to you. Ruin.
I'll say I'm resting, but I'm kind of looking around at the braziers and trying to judge how much they weigh.
Oh, you.
Okay.
Well,
little things like to know if it's a tactical advantage, and if they try to come up the stairs, if we can actually knock it down on the stairs, or.
You get the impression you might be able to, on all fours use your feet and kind of shove, and you might, it might take 2 of you. You can probably shove one off the side of a ledge or something if you just put a lot of leverage on it or use some.
Yeah, because I would use the double sword or the
to try and pry underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're sitting on these 4 little legs, the little big stone-like contraptions, radiating a lot of heat. But
how tall are the stairs themselves?
5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to get an idea of what our positions are if people do come and go crazy.
Yeah.
Or statues get up and start walking around.
Well, you've been watching them statues so far; they hadn't moved on you so far. In the brazier, at the end of the 5 minutes, is going to start the sparking, and the color is going to start dying down. Whatever was thrown in there is burning out. It doesn't last very long, but
yeah, that person.
Make another perception check for me there, Ruin, as you're sitting there studying the landscape.
Doesn't get any better sitting there.
Yep. Just a bunch of weird crops and fields and animals all over the place.
So
yeah, I'm more like worried about if shit starts getting me up walking around.
Yep. You're so worried about those damn statues that you're You're not noticing what I need you to notice, but that's okay. Or no, I don't need you to. I don't care.
What are you talking about, man?
It's
So
nothing.
like, so I'm all rested, right?
Yeah, we'll assume the 5 minutes are up. You're
Can I
rested.
take an extended study of that crystal? Like, you know, I didn't have too much time last time.
Yeah, you've been kind of staring at it the whole time you've been sitting here, you know, so you've had 5 minutes of staring and looking from a distance. So
yeah, I want to see like what its deal is. Is it magic? Like,
yeah, make a thaumaturgy check for me, please.
thaumaturgy?
Third.
Ooh,
Oh, wow. You happy with that?
yeah.
I think you got it.
So yeah, you've been studying for 5 minutes, staring at this blasted thing, watching it, measuring the pulses, smelling it. Then you get up and really get close, but don't touch it. And you are pretty sure it is. It's very likely, possibly part of a blight, one of the leftover parts of the Great Cataclysm, and usually those things are tied to really bad things. Those are usually tied to areas where monsters emerge from and things like that. But in any case, it is definitely radiating some type of magic. 28, yeah, you'd say it's some type of telepathy. You're detecting that kind of aura emanating from it, and quite possibly there might be some sentience or intelligence associated with it as well.
Do I think that if I had some of the crystal, I could use it to my own ends?
Always, yeah. That's I mean, if it is some type of telepathic entity, which is kind of where you're leaning, or it's tied to or part of a telepathic entity deep in the ground, left over from a cataclysm created by the gods. Yeah, that might be some good shit to have. Might be some bad shit to have too. It might be, you know, talking to you in your sleep, but you know, it's powerful shit probably. As far as reagents go, yeah.
That doesn't remind me of any other situation.
Hey, he's not here.
Your former lives are not meant to be counted here. When you play
I'm just talking now to normal stuff.
When you've role played for years, you don't get the collective knowledge of all those other games.
Right,
that's why she's grabbing it.
I'm gonna take out my long knife and I'm gonna start trying to chip some pieces off of it.
Are you gonna like grab a piece and are you just gonna
I'm gonna take like the butt of the long knife and just start.
I'm gonna put my hand on her and I'm gonna pull out my climber's kit and give her a hammer,
the pickaxe,
and a piton. She can, you know, more easily
I'll do that.
chip away at it. Yeah.
That should be entertaining.
Make just a general. Make another thaumaturgy check for me there, Jessica.
This one's a 1, so we're just gonna go forward with what we're doing.
Okay. So, how careful are you being about how you're doing this? Are you just wailing on it? Are you? I mean, you're obviously trying to chip a piece off, so I assume you're hitting it pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm probably hitting it in like the vertices, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Sticking the chisel in the one spot.
Yeah.
Or the spike. Okay. So not really in your skill set. So make an agility check for me. Make sure you know it's like hitting the nail with a hammer kind of thing. You know, hit myself in the wrist or something.
Definitely not in my wheelhouse, but here goes.
Well, that's not bad. So you're able. You're being careful. You're hitting it. You know this is not in your wheelhouse, so you know you don't totally flub it and hurt yourself. However, you do make accidental contact with the thing, and you hear this sultry voice. No, you must not. I will reward you. Join us. And then you, of course, immediately react. It means in a split second, this voice is in the back of your mind, which furthers your opinion of what this thing might be connected to. That it's now trying to telepathically communicate with you when you touch it.
Did I hear this? Or
No, just her.
I try to hit it even harder, or do I have to make like a willpower check, or?
No, you're not experiencing anything other than the voice. You're not experiencing any attack, if you will.
Me love you long time.
No,
Touch me more.
I continue on my course.
I hit it harder. I want some of that shit.
That's how you like it, right?
Shut up, stupid crystal. Power will be mine.
I want your juice. Sorry. So it's pulsing. Matt, you do notice that she paused for a second and she kind of looks around, and then she starts hitting it a lot harder than she was before, and it's pulsing faster. It's like starting to feverishly flicker and pulse and everything as she's smacking it.
I look over my shoulder and I was like, it doesn't like it.
He's like, okay.
I nod knowingly and raise my eyebrow and then drink.
How did I know that was coming?
And I take about 5 steps back from the crystal and see what happens.
All right. So it doesn't take you much longer, and you finally break off one of the smaller shards, if you will, and you've got this, let's say, 6-inch shard of crystal that kind of breaks off and falls to the ground.
I'm going to grab some of the leather that one of the fallen enemies is wearing, and I'm going to wrap the crystal up in that. And
gotcha. You do notice it is not pulsing. Even though the rest of the crystal is pulsing feverishly, that little shard is not.
It's going to make some wicked jewelry.
Yeah, make something. Shard of telepathic demon. No, anyway. I wonder what this is worth. Okay, so you collect a shard. Be sure to make note of it on your character sheet so we don't forget that you have a 6-inch shard.
It's only 6 inches.
It's a 6-inch light purple shard.
I'm gonna write that exactly like you said.
Yeah. And everybody needs to give themselves 5 character points because I haven't been giving them out, and at the very least you owe yourself that for getting through everything you've gotten through so far. So having said that, it's 10:30, so I say we kind of get to a point to call it there and pick up there next time, unless you guys want to push through a little bit more. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Getting pretty late. I got to work tomorrow.
Nobody went batshit crazy over here?
Nope. All right, guys. Well, so at the end of the session, I'm going to let you guys award a fate point and decide who you'd like to give that to. And why.
Ruin.
Because she was whacking the damn woman.
All this crazy
ferocity.
Yeah, you're like God. I don't even know where you are or what you're doing.
I'm doing things.
So you want to give Ruin a fate point for splitting the party?
Yeah, kind of. Like that man had it. He was on it.
Yeah, I liked how Ruin went all berserk and so that was pretty sweet. And he attacked 3 enemies in one turn. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's you, man.
Damn it!
So.
I'm trying to share, man. Don't let me share my feelings with you. See, you get all mad and you start whacking the crystal when it tries to be nice.
You don't know anything about the crystal.
I do. I touched it earlier.
Our next order of business, though, is finding that fox person and cutting its tail off.
Yeah, she goes back to chasing tail.
Paige and I are talking about, hey, you remember that Rune guy? He was pretty cool.
Yeah, right. Where did he? Yeah. Okay, so just real quick, because I didn't have line of sight on him when he G'd out. Do we know where he is?
You saw him run around the corner. I think one of you at least saw that, but that's all you've seen is him make for the corner and take off down that hallway. So I think Aiken had the line of sight. Because you should see him as he was fighting through the.
Yeah, I saw him race off into a bunch of enemies, and yeah, all right.
So Corona, you were making a play for giving the fate point to Paige, I believe, or trying to justify that.
Yes.
And what was your reason?
Damn it. Making me come up with things off the top of my head that I don't remember now.
You said she was whipping shit or
yes,
whipping lady shit.
Busting out whips and crushing people with shadows and stuff. Made me proud. Growing up to be a real, can't remember the hell. Yeah, I can't use those copyright things. So.
Yeah, well, it's a series of books that we've both read and love, and so I think.
Yes.
That's
why. He's matured as a fighter from when we first met. So just an alcoholic.
So you not only falling back on your role-playing past and all your past lives and role-playing, but all the books you've read as real people. Great. That's okay. Hey, you got to base it on something. It's fun.
Well, technically, it would be based on my person's training. I couldn't use the damn same training.
Yeah.
I didn't use anything directly out of any book.
No, indirectly.
Inspired by them. Though,
Inspired by. That's exactly right. Books, movies, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Loosely tailored.
I think after all these years, it'd be difficult not to. So, Matt, I guess you're going to be the deciding factor. There's kind of a nomination for Ruin. There's a nomination for Paige. Where do you, after hearing both arguments, where do you throw your vote? Ruin it is.
Yeah.
All right, Ruin. You get the character point. So that's
All
it,
right,
guys. We'll sign out and try again in a couple weeks, if not before. So stay in
Okay.
touch with me. Let me know your schedules as soon as you know them.
Sweet.
Sweet. All right, that's it. The verse signing off.
Take care, all.
Bye.
Safe. Fun.